fucking started my stream, bro.
That's a way to start it.
5 seconds in, I would fuck the shit out of that deer.
I'm just saying, yes, it may be an animal. Yes, it may feed on straw, grass, and pine cones. But would I insert inside of it? Possibly.
We don't stand.
Bajay,
for violence.
I'm gonna put something. I'm gonna DM you something.
Something crazy.
Okay.
What's going on?
I want this deer to do that to me.
Ow.
Let me see. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you tonight? This ain't the Ellie I know.
Oh fuck.
Penis. I didn't even announce anything on Twitter or anything like that, so fuck me, I guess.
You're not the deer from Adventure Time. I'm not interested.
There's a deer from Adventure.
Yes.
Apparently.
Come along with me, with the butterflies and bees.
Yeah, or just
How
not
do you
watch
put
me.
the pop out back in Discord? I popped out the video camera and now pop back
Close
in.
it. Close it.
Oh. Oh, I see. Okay.
I love it.
That is kind of amazing.
He's shucking and jiving behind me, Ellie. He going. He doing it.
What are y'all talking about, bro?
Look at my DMs.
What DMs?
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. No. No. That's cursed. That is accursed. What's wrong with you? Who made you like this tonight?
Oh man, I don't know. Man. I'm feeling the extra spicy.
You feeling extra spicy?
I'm feeling extra spicy.
I sent one video on this nigga in heat. Hey, yo.
Shit, what? Nah. Because that's the shit I'd be looking up anyways. Oh man. I'm so glad none of my students like me. They would find this stream so fast. My career would be ruined.
Why do you think I'm an anime VTuber?
What's up?
Why do you think I'm like using a freaking VTuber avatar?
So no one from your job knows it's you.
Exactly.
That's
What do you
smart.
mean? You act like anybody from your job app watches me.
You never know, dude. You never know.
Also, Larkin, I cannot find a single fucking reference image that works. Like, I'm not finding any like of the same art style of referenced images that you
It
found.
doesn't have to be like the same art style.
But I wanted that art.
Which one? I could say
The same like watercolor art style that everyone else's has been in.
Well, mine was like
Commissioned.
Yeah.
Oh.
Mine, the one for Essence is a commission.
Well, I'm trying to find them. I think it's just gonna be this one picture I found, but with cauliflower ear.
I still don't know what that is.
Look it up.
Somebody punch you in your ear, blood goes into the ear, it talifies, and boom, nasty ear.
What? What?
Okay,
Yeah.
imagine I go and sock you in the ear like that joke I made, right? Right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the homeless guy.
Imagine blood pulls into your ear on the inside, right?
Mm-hmm.
And imagine you don't get that drain.
What is this?
And it will then,
That's funny.
it will then,
That's
it will
literally
then
from
become
Vampire
solid.
the
Did you-
Masquerade.
Oh.
Oh, okay. Okay. You have to put it in character references. That's for you guys and important people. Or people I deem important.
Except the guy on top should be smiling, because Jason's just like not.
Okay.
Oh, Khabib. biggest,
Beating your regular man off.
I haven't even done the music, bro.
realest Muslim to ever walk this earth. Shalom.
Assalamu alaikum.
If there's even anybody
Where's my
on the
iPad?
stream yet, bro.
Anybody do what now?
I can't look at this, man. Oh my god, cauliflower ear makes me
To
itchy.
anybody who is like,
Makes me horny.
if anybody who's in the stream or whatever, or like during the VOD or whatever, I just want to say that I'm eating. I'm eating.
What do you mean by that, Ellie?
I mean, you know, I don't kink
I
shame.
said what I said, piss boy.
What do you mean kink shame? First of all, where's my music? Where is my music? Where my
Up
music?
your butt.
You see the man running behind me? That's how I'm about to have to run to Ellie's house to handle the problem that is slowly arising.
Is that Joe
Oh.
Exotic?
No,
Oh, yeah.
that is 6ix9ine.
Okay,
Oh,
do we want to talk
same
about
difference.
what the fuck happened last time at all, or you know what? Let's just get started. Fuck it. Hello, hi.
Oh,
There's no transition because I forgot to put one.
well,
Hi.
Just diving in, no protection.
Yeah, just fuck it. Going in raw.
So,
How do I do it?
What did I don't even remember what the fuck happened last time.
I fucked a vampire.
True, that did happen. That did
Jason
happen.
fucked a vampire.
Jason fucked a vampire. I talked to Jason. I talked to Quinn. Blanco's nowhere to be found. We went to go. I made Jason go put on pants because he came in his. And he's
And there was blood on them.
more cum than blood, but he came alive.
Okay.
But
He didn't have as much in the tank because he already came once before.
it's like he was playing Splatoon in his pants.
That was the blood. From his hand.
Red team, I guess.
This time of month.
I then proceeded to say, hey, we're going to the ghoul house to go get blood for me and the new vamp here, slime. And as soon as we pulled up, there were people there was yelling inside and a lady looking at the door, and now she about to throw some blood magic at us as we were backing away. And Jason was not backing away.
Jason was not in the mood to back
Jason
away.
said,
He's got all the hormones running through his body. He's ready.
Jason is stanched up like an old black man at a barbershop whenever a young kid called him out his name.
Okay.
I've never been, but I know the exact vibe you're talking about.
Want your blood?
So, let me actually start
Just
the music.
way out of his league, ready to fucking throw down. I know the vibe. Oh, there it is. Listen along.
There we go. So, pretty much what happened last time, from what I can remember, you all had to deal with, what was it? Y'all had to deal with the whole debacle that was Jessica, who is currently with you guys as well. Except it was only Quinn, Jessica, Jason, and Hatham. So, that being said, y'all went back to the mansion, to which, once you had gone over there, y'all stumbled upon what sounded like screaming and chaos happening inside the house. Outside of the mansion, was pretty much another person. A person who, Jason, you recognize as somebody who is similar to the crone. From your little adventure with Essence. And
The crone, was that the main lady?
the crone is the group that
Oh, okay.
Essence is part of.
Okay, so she looks like she's like a part of that boy band. Got you.
Yes. And so,
Got you.
I think you were trying to get blood, Hatham, for Jessica. And
For me and her, as you can see.
let me open up your character sheets. Because I don't have them open.
Let me do my murder dance. Try something.
So, Jason, I hope you're using the one that says Jason is horny. Because that was the most updated one from last time when we had that little session with,
I might be. Also, Discord froze on the screen.
Ah, fuck me.
Oh no.
Hold on.
What do I get?
Discord.
Character
It's
sheets?
broken.
Yeah.
Why is it written like that?
Oh, I just titled that so I could differentiate my god, the fucking character sheets. So I always name my character sheets whenever I update
Yo,
them.
why did you name it like so cursed?
Cause you got fucked. You got fucked when that happened.
I'm trying to
Or
adjust
they-
this because I
he got
keep like
fucked, or would you
being
say he
barely
did the
out of.
fucking-
There it is.
I'm still trying to catch up and like grab everything. Once I actually get my character sheets open, we will start the battle.
Do we have to reroll initiative?
Oh, is your roll still there? Did you want to keep those or did you want to re-roll? Because at this point, I don't really give a shit.
I don't remember what I rolled.
I don't
Okay.
remember what I
So
rolled.
then y'all are gonna have to re-roll, re-roll your shit.
Okay, that's fine.
And then
He is
I need-
still in his like half wolfman form, by the way.
Yes. So,
So-
then make sure that whenever you do your rolls, you're doing the Dalru.
Yeah, I'm down to the Dalu.
Dalu. Fuck, I can't even speak!
Okay.
We just add them up, right?
Yesterday, my roll
Yep.
from it-
So you're adding them all up,
30.
and then the total is gonna be your initiative.
25.
Okay? Can you do me a favor? Type it in the chat for me,
No,
Wait a minute.
please. I beg of you.
no,
Please make my life easier. Please.
no.
Please, Ellie!
I exist
Um,
to cause problems.
Chaos incarnate whenever it's not his Sunday.
You know, I'ma end you, bro.
I am here to cause only a fraction of the chaos that I endure on Sundays.
Okay. So, and then I need to roll still. Okay.
Let me get by to that.
Did you roll, Vaja? Or Hatham?
I found
Sorry.
my roll from last session. If you go into rolls and scroll up past all of Alice's from his
Can you
Friday,
write it,
I
please? The
wrote-
total. Just write the total, please.
I will. I was just letting you know where it is so you can confirm
Okay.
if you wanted to do what I
Yeah.
got.
That's fine,
This
bud.
30.
Vajay is also here to cause problems, apparently.
I was trying to be honest.
No. Only
Okay.
problems.
That's it. You made me angry. I'm gonna show you my vamp form.
If in life you have 100% motivation, 80% of my motivation is to be petty, 20% is to cause problems. 100% is motivated by anger.
I'm fueled from,
So-
I'm fueled with rage and horny.
Yes.
There's no other alternative to that.
If I had a pencil, or a pen, or
You
paper.
see,
or
you see that
anything.
guy behind me, Ellie? That's me whenever I'm horny.
Also, Ellie, did you write down your roll?
Yes.
Where?
In the chat.
Where in the chat?
Twitch chat.
It's the only chats in the Twitch chat.
It's a Twitch chat! Ah!
He
Okay,
has a
that's fine.
25.
Okay, thank you.
Uh-huh.
And what is yours, Vajay?
30.
Vajay, look at your DMs.
Will do king.
So 30. And oh yeah, Spaz is not here yet.
This is what I'm gonna do to you because you keep on acting up. This is exactly what I'm gonna do to you.
Oh, fuck.
Okay.
Hey, yo, we killed that fight, though.
We did indeed.
We did
Okay.
kill that fight.
Do me a favor, Patham. What is your dexterity? How many dots is it?
I got 2 fucking dots. Don't do this to me. Oh!
Okay. Okay. So
Oh,
I'm gonna
boy.
put the order in the chat. I'm putting the order in the chat in Discord. Anyway.
Oh, okay.
So.
C
So.
H J. Who C?
Crow.
Crow. Okay.
Yeah. So. So she is going to act first. Where is my book?
Oh shit.
Son of a bitch. You know, imagine being prepared after work. Couldn't be fucking me. Ah. You know what? Screw it. It's fine. I'm gonna do this instead. Oh. This will work out. I hope. Okay.
She's poking out my nose.
So, we're gonna do... So basically, what she does is... She looks over to Jason, who is preparing himself to get into a fight. And she is going to do something. She's going to cast something. She is casting. So, she is casting Path of Thorns. So, from what you see, Jason, you see that this crone looks serious. And she starts to pretty much whisper something to herself as she points at you with her hands, kind of like this, pointed towards you. And as that happens, she proceeds to cast this, and she rolls a say 1, 2, 3.
As she's casting this, I'm gonna see this happening, and I'm gonna get angry. And I'm gonna shout, "I only want one blood bush on me, and you're not her!" And he's gonna be prepared to take whatever the fuck's gonna happen. Whatever dumbass shit he says.
Oh,
Okay.
no.
This bush, pretty much a pool of blood circulates underneath you. And as that happens, pretty much all that comes up from that bush is pretty much thorns, branches that surround you. And they start to cut into you. You take 1 lethal.
Okay.
Not my boy.
Is that marked with the red?
Is that marked with the red?
Yeah, on my character sheet.
So, pretty much how I usually do it. So, you have 3 different HP, per se. So, you have bashing, you have lethal, and you have aggravated. So, what I usually do is that whenever I take bashing damage, that's going to take off the red dots. Usually when I get, like, lethal, what I do is I highlight, or I just kind of make, like, I scribbled in or something to kind of show that that's different damage. And then once it's lethal, or aggravated, I strike it out. Because that's how I usually do it, at least. I don't know if that makes sense.
Okay.
You could just put, like, an X or something.
I'm gonna do my best.
Yeah. Okay. So, next is Hatham.
Seeing him, is he like entangled? Is he like stuck?
Pretty much, yes. The thorns and vines are pretty much wrapped around him at this point, just stabbing into him.
I'm gonna tell Jessica to stay like away from the fighting, and I'm gonna like go run to like grab him and like pull him away from the thorns.
I forgot to roll for Jessica. I'm fucking dumb.
Don't you put my shoulder in this fight, Leah. Let her go. Let her go. She ain't got nothing to do with this conflict. Oh, where's Wendy from Gravity Falls when we need her?
So 37. Yeah, it's fine. We'll just skip. We'll just skip there. We'll just skip her, cause she didn't know what to do. But anyway, go on, Hatham.
What do I roll to like try to pull him out the thorns?
So you're trying to grab Jason from the thorns. So what you're going to do is a strength and there it is. Strength and... Strength and, let's say brawl. Fuck it. But in doing so, remember, there's a possibility you can cut yourself, bro. Okay.
Yeah, I don't see that happening. Hold up. You know.
So, Hatham, you were able to kind of turn Jason to kind of slide him out without cutting him up more. And thankfully you didn't cut yourself as well.
Hey, safety first, guys.
Is that all you're doing? Are you moving at all? Are you...
Yeah, I'm backing up and I'm making sure to keep Jessica behind me because she doesn't. She's a young vampire and I'm also like a little parched. I'm trying to stay out of the shit. I'm yelling at Jason, we need to go. I'm not in fighting shape right now, and neither is she. And Quinn has disappeared into the fucking night.
Yeah, pretty much.
Can I use my my little like sense thing to the wolf thing that we worked out?
Yes.
I forget what it's called.
Okay. So the
What was that
fight
again
site,
to use?
The fight site.
Yeah.
So definitely brawl strength, I'd assume. That would make, well, let's do...
Oh,
let's
it's Warrior's
do-
Eye, that's what it's called. Wits, it was wits plus primal urge.
Yes. That would make sense. Let's do that.
The witch plus so that's 4. Okay, I'm gonna use a willpower.
Okay. That gives you 3 more dice.
Nice! I got 2 critical successes from that, so...
Let's go!
2 critical successes.
Yeah, I got 2 critical successes.
So you're trying to figure out how this person, or how capable they are of basically taking you on or taking you down.
Yes.
That's basically what okay. So, from your quick observations, and also kind of looking at what you experienced when it came to Essence, looking at these crone women, they don't seem particularly physically adept, right? They are definitely not skilled fighters. Maybe they might know at least something to keep themselves safe, but definitely what it is that they rely a lot more on items, probably, most likely, and definitely they rely on their magic a lot more as compared to physically fighting.
Okay. So, does Jason think that with himself plus whoever's with him, does he think that he could take on this crone?
Looking at her, you remember that you heard the word acolyte from Essence. You're not sure what it means, but it's probably maybe some type of follower. This specific woman that is before you, she doesn't particularly look like a powerful being as compared to something like Essence or the woman that you saw, Melissa. They look a lot more powerful as compared to this one.
Okay.
So probably you guys could take them on if you really tried. But you're not sure how many people are in the house. You just know that there's one right now.
That's not gonna matter to Jason. So, he's gonna look to Hatham, and he's gonna like kind of be like growling a little bit. We can take her. And then before Hayden can say any shit in response, he's gonna run at her. And he is going to try to, like, pin her down. Like, he's gonna run at her and he's gonna, like... No, he's not. He's gonna try to slice her throat, trying to kill her.
Oh, okay.
Twilight, what pad story is this?
No, because, like, I was thinking, no, he would try to neutralize her spellcasting. But at this point, since she tried to kill him, he's not playing any games. So he's gonna take out his claws, he's gonna go whoosh. I'm assuming he has claws in this form.
Yeah, they're like somewhat claws.
Yeah.
Mark.
Alright, so I have to what, strength brawl?
Strength of brawl. If
Right.
you're trying to... Yeah. Well, Why don't... You know, we'll do brawl. Fuck it. Brawl and strength.
So,
I was gonna say, I could use weaponry, but... Technically, it's not. It's like your hands, so...
6, 8, 10. Alright, I have 1, 2 successes. I'm gonna use 1 more willpower.
God damn, boy.
Give myself 3 more dice.
Yo, he's trying to take her out in one fatal fucking swing.
And that did nothing. I didn't get any more successes. But I got 2 successes.
Okay. So how many did you get total? Sorry.
2 successes.
Okay.
Out of
and you're
13
using
dice.
I'm sorry, what was it again? I'm doing math.
2 successes.
2 successes?
Out of 13
Okay.
dice.
Okay, you run at this woman. I'm sorry, my brain is everywhere.
I got
you run at this woman. And with all of your strength, you...
Oh, hold on.
Okay. What? Oh, okay.
With all your strength, I do what?
You basically run up to this woman. You... Let me see something because I forgot that I need to roll too. Okay. You run up to this woman. She attempts to try to dodge your attack, but you were too quick. And so instead, what you do is pretty much you basically jump on her at this point. Pretty much kind of landing your claws at her throat, trying to slash open anything. And you kind of do. As you slash her, you see that there is vitae. It's not a lot, but there is blood running down her throat. But you can see that she wants to try and push you off. So, here, did you want to counteract that?
Throw it out, Fido.
Yeah, I want to try to.
Okay, so roll a dex. Roll a dex strength.
Dex strength. 1. Okay, so dex is 3, strength is 4.
Yes.
Come on! Nice! Of course I get successes here. I have 4 successes, one of which is a critical.
She attempts to kind of push at you, but as of right now, she can't get a good grip on you, and plus, she's trying to almost grab at her neck. But,
Right.
again, because you're on top of her, she's struggling. So
As she's, like, trying to, like, grab at him, he's gonna be, like, snapping his, like, jaws, because he's, like, still got, like, fangs and shit. So he's gonna be snapping his jaws, and he's gonna, like, just through his teeth, just like, die, die! As she's trying to fucking...
Where did this come from? Where's the man who wanted me to watch Ghostbusters? Bill Murray.
He's making a ghost right now.
Oh. That. You know, firm handshake to him. Can hate to me in the sequel to Ghostbusters though. You make the ghost, I get the vacuum.
Hey,
Okay.
look,
so,
you can try your hardest to fuck with Jason, but if it's in a fight, you don't give a fuck.
Ernesto de la Cruz. His name Jason Ernesto de la Cruz.
wow.
Fuck you talking about?
Jason Ernesto de la Cruz Cook.
Who's Ernesto de la Cruz?
You don't know about the legend of Ernesto de la Cruz?
No.
Larkin, please.
Okay.
Alex.
So
what about-
anyway, I'm sorry. I'm like doing 10 things, so I wasn't even listening, if I'm quite honest.
He just Poco Loco.
Oh, okay, I see.
So,
I forgot that was it.
Yes, sir.
I called him Mexican Elvis.
I love that.
Okay.
so basically, Jessica seeing Jason run towards this woman and just try and just destroy her face or whatever he's trying to do.
Yeah. Just trying.
She stands there for a moment. And then realizes that there's not really much she can possibly do in this situation. But she basically decides to stand behind you, Hatham.
Smart,
Yeah,
smart,
she's
smart
just gonna stand behind you, listening to your heated words.
Smart decision.
So next is the crone. The crone is gonna try to break free from your grasp.
I don't think that's going to too much work with the angry Mexican Elvis on top of her. Alex, please.
Do I
stop
contest that?
glaring at us.
You can if you want.
I do want.
So let's
I'm sorry,
see.
what?
That's gonna be two.
Your character was glaring at us.
Oh.
But what did we do?
It was just doing this.
I got one success.
One success? Okay, give me 1
Yeah,
second while I
okay.
roll real quick.
Sometimes for some reason it thinks I'm glittering, even though it's just my hair.
Lethal, aggravated. So
Murder man, watching my murder dance.
okay. So
Hello, Blitz Kid. How you doing? Welcome to the stream.
where is my rolls? There they are. So she's gonna roll. She's gonna roll a. Crap. Sorry for anybody's watching the stream and I'm not paying attention.
Hi. Don't worry.
Hey, stream. Do you agree that Ernesto de la Cruz is just Mexican Elvis?
That's racist. Is this
Not
are you
racist,
saying
it's
this
accurate.
because
He
Yeah.
stole music. He looks like Elvis, and he's Mexican.
He is putting up pretty.
you
well.
said you had one success, right, Ellie?
Yes.
Okay. Although this crone tries to break from your grasp, she is unable to break free, and you are still holding her down. And so now it is. I forgot whose turn it is. Fuck. It is now Hatham's turn.
Alright, seeing that Jason is not listening to me whatsoever, I'm gonna take a hold of Jessica's hand. I'm gonna like stay behind me, and if it looks really bad, run back to the reservation. And when we get close enough, I'm gonna let go of her hand, and I'm gonna pull out my phone, and I'm calling Spaz to be like, where the fuck are you? And with that beep boop 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 beep bop boop beep.
Okay.
Watching Jason the Mall of Vampire, hand in pocket, young fucking vampire behind me. Hey yo, so that's
So
what you doing, bro?
so
Yo, what up?
There's a situation. I hope Spaz can hear like the growling and like the snapping of a wild dog like through the phone. Yeah, the Ghoul House. Could you and Lily come out here like immediately? like immediately. This is an emergency.
Is this about the blood? All that blood in your trailer? Like, what the hell happened?
Yeah, sorta. I just need you to come, please, fast. In werewolf form, if you don't mind, like, as fast as you possibly can.
Hey, can Lily come too?
Yes, I actually do want you to bring Lily along, please, please.
Okay. I guess that ends your turn. So Jason, what are you doing in the midst of like Hatham over there making a phone call, which I'm sure you're not even paying attention to?
He is going to. So right now, what does it look like? What is the picture? Because I'm imagining he has her like basically. He slashed her throat and then just landed on top of her.
Pretty much.
And just like has her pinned. Okay.
Pretty much.
So what
That
he's
is
gonna
pretty
do-
much what's happening.
Does he have her pinned by like the hands? So his hands are preoccupied.
Well, I thought that since you were slashing at her throat, you would have either pushed her down and held her down, like from either her shoulders or something, or like her arms.
But I'm pinning her down with my hands.
Yeah.
Okay. So since my hands are taken up, what he's gonna do is he's going to take his teeth and he's going to bite at her throat and try to rip it out.
But
Yeah.
well, shit.
He's gonna go full Mike Tyson.
Okay,
Skyrim werewolf execution whenever you're feeding on somebody after you turn into a werewolf. You know what I mean, Ellie?
Yes.
That.
Okay.
Exactly.
If that isn't brawl and that is weaponry, I fully understand.
I'm gonna say, cause it would be the same thing. You know what? Why don't you just do brawl?
Okay.
Just a straight brawl, because there's no strength involved in this, really.
Just a
More-
straight brawl. Okay.
Also,
take
hi,
it.
Queso.
Oh my god.
God roll?
I got 3 successes, 2 of which were critical.
So 2 are critical, and then 1. Okay. So
He is not trying to take prisoners, he is trying to kill.
oh. Okay. Okay.
She said, damn, I ain't think about that. Well, shit.
No. I was just like, well, shit. Okay. So, upon doing this, Hatham, wow, Jason, you basically take the force from your angle, pretty much, and bite down as hard as you possibly can, ripping the throat more of this crone acolyte. This woman she's coughing at this point. She is not doing well at all. And from what you could tell, she's still trying to struggle, but cannot. Give me a second while I roll this. Spaz.
Please.
I want to ask you, how quickly would you have made your way over to the others? Well, like, how fast are you trying to get there? Are you just taking your time? Are you just, like, are you fucking bolting? Are you, like, wolf form? All that stuff?
I think we would just be kind of speed walking over there,
Okay.
realistically.
Are you
We're
in
not,
your
like,
wolf
full on
form?
Wolf form, we don't even know what's going on. No.
Okay. So, of course, Lily following your lead. So, in that case, then I will just do
as
this.
fast as humanly possible, not
Okay.
not full on werewolf mode.
Yeah, okay. So then,
Get
now...
the call asking for werewolf, no werewolf. Let me go check out what's going on over there.
So, it is now Jessica's turn then. Jessica is going to, again, listen to your advice, Hatham, and pretty much let go of your hand and turn basically back to whence you came and just kind of quickly get out of there. She doesn't leave all the way, but she does start making her way back not running, but not particularly just strolling along. Just kind of quickly scurrying off a little bit.
I see that and I realize, shit, I gotta make another phone call.
And so, so now I believe it is, is it your turn again, Hatham? I think it is your turn.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait, it's not your turn, it's the crone's turn. And again, she's gonna attempt to struggle because she can't catch a break at this point. So, my audio died, but that's fine. I don't need to hear anything that's being said. Fuck me.
Her audio.
There we go. Okay. Oh.
A really good time already. We got What the Dog Doing. We got Businessman, and then we got Mary Sue and her best friend.
Okay. So, pretty much, Jason, this crone is able to finally she lets go of her throat, right? And pretty much what she does... Wait, did you want to contest her?
Yes.
Because she's fighting to get away from you still. So...
Oh yeah, that's Kanye dancing in the background, Blitz.
So, strength and dexterity.
Friend dexterity? Okay.
Yeah. To hold her down. Hello.
God damn. 2 successes.
Hi, Leanne. 2 successes? Okay. Just regular successes? I assume? Not crits. So... She is able to just... kind of... She basically is able to get you off. But... the thing is that she pushes you off, right? But she has a hard time getting up, right? And so she pushes you off, Jason. And in doing so, you basically get, flipped over, right? And so she's still trying to attempt to get up. But other than that, she's having a hard time since she's losing so much vitae.
Jesus,
And
Mary
so-
and Jophus.
Now it's Hatham's turn.
Phone still in hand. Seeing that Jessica took my advice and took off, I immediately called Spaz again.
Spaz, are you answering the phone?
What's up?
So there's gonna be a kindred walking towards you who is friendly.
Oh, okay, they're friendly.
Yes, they are friendly, but they will probably be scared to see 2 people walking out in the forest. So just say you know my name, or something like that. Just something to put her at ease because she's a new kindred. Very new, as in the past hour and a half new. And I guess can one of y'all take her back, and can the other still come out here because Jason is currently eating a violent kindred right now. He's chomping on her throat, and I gotta help him with that.
Hatham has done
Why don't you
absolutely
send her away
nothing.
if you're calling us in, though,
Huh?
wouldn't she be in more danger with just one person with her rather than the whole team?
I mean, she wants to go back to the village, and hopefully back to the camper. Because I told her if she just doesn't feel safe to go back, because we were not expecting any of this. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, if you can, I guess bring her back and just tell her, that you're with us. I guess. I don't know if you see her. See her. Put me on. If you see her, call me back and put me on speakerphone while y'all are coming this way. I'll talk to her. I gotta go help Jason. Bye.
Wait, what if you're fighting?
But...
I want to go stomp on the. Wait, can I use a little bit of movement to get close to the crone space before the end of my turn?
Sure.
Yeah, I want to be like standing over the situation. ready to stomp on her fucking face.
Jason, it is now your turn. This is a really, really fucking... Jason? It's your
I couldn't
turn.
hear. Oh, bet.
Alright, Jason Aldean, let's go.
So, what's going on? Did she get up?
She's gotten herself up after this time that she struggled. She's definitely, like, kind of trying to hold on to her neck, but she's not doing well, and she's also losing vitae.
Okay.
She looks like she's almost kind of at her wit's end.
Okay. So, she is getting up, and as she's getting up, I'm going to immediately try to grapple her. I'm going to go for a rear naked choke. So basically, I'm going to put my arm under her chin and like pull it up, causing like her head to like go like this, relieving her blood to just fall out, while having my other hand behind her head, and then I'm gonna use my legs to wrap around her legs and like kind of stretch her out. So like while I'm behind her, these are her legs. My legs are gonna come around and wrap in between them and like pull.
Okay, so why don't you do a brawl strength?
Okay. Strength brawl. Awesome.
God, this is fucking. Not only is this woman bleeding out, and there's a wolf man is on her. The wolf man has now decided to become a professional MMA fighter, and just.
He hasn't decided he is.
I know, but still, it's like went from being a grizzly beast to just tap out. Bro, please do what BlizzKid says and just please suplex the fuck out of the bleeding vampire.
Okay. Out of 9 dice, I got 1 success.
Okay.
Jason cannot roll for shit.
Jason Aldean.
He about to suplex her. Nah, it's a rear naked choke, my boy.
Jason
So-
It's different.
Stella Cruz, Aldean, Cook. I wonder how many more celebrity names I'm gonna fit in there.
Okay. So, pretty much what ends up happening, right? This woman does not have the strength to keep herself up. So you are able to knock her over. You wrap yourself around her, basically. And you hold on to her... You hold on to her head, and you start to pull. And this woman...
Okay, try again. I couldn't hear you.
Oh. You basically wrap your arm around her. You basically get her down, right? You pull her down. She does not have the strength to keep herself up. And because of that, you are able to basically entangle yourself around her. So you put your arm, one arm on her chest, one arm on her head, and you start to pretty much pull.
Mm-hmm.
And you can definitely see she screams. She screams in pain. It's almost like a gurgled scream. And how many successes did you get? Was it one? Okay. Let's see.
She's having very slow, painful death because I'm very bad at my rolls.
She's still alive. Like, she's struggling. She's struggling. She's alive still. But she's definitely very worse for wear at the moment. And you know what she's gonna do? Because of all the excess vitae and the damage she has taken, she's gonna see if she can deal with a torpor roll.
What is that?
So, torpor. Torpor is basically torpor means that this is a role that could pretty much, it's almost like passing out for vampires, but it's not exactly passing out. It's basically being unable to move because her vitae is running low and she's taken so much damage. It's pretty much a last ditch effort to not death, pretty much.
Oh, okay. Thank you for that explanation.
Yes.
I was gonna explain it a lot more urban.
So let's see if she succeeds at all. So this woman, she is very much struggling. She is trying to get away, but she does resist her torpor roll.
Okay.
Okay, so now Jessica's pretty much going to keep going. She is pretty much out of that situation and out of this scene. And Spaz and Lily, give me a second while I roll something real quick. So, Spaz, you and Lily start making your way towards the mansion. Walking at a moderately quick pace. Nothing too crazy, but definitely you're moving quickly, or as quickly as you possibly can at this point, because you're just basically confused. Lily hasn't even asked any questions. She's just been following your lead at this point. After what seems about 5-10 minutes since you are at the reservation, you make it basically to the halfway point, right? Towards where at least you can kind of remember where the mansion is. And yeah. So, pretty much. Yeah, you're pretty much. Is there anything you would like to do while you're walking, by the way?
No. I have no idea. Well, I mean, besides looking to see if there's any other random little vampire people showing up.
Okay. Pretty much what... After the bit of the walking, since you made it to the halfway, you eventually meet eyes with a woman. And this woman, she's wearing very baggy clothing. It definitely looks like... It looks like something that would have been... like that somebody would wear at the reservation. Big baggy shirt. She's wearing some shorts. But definitely she looks kind of a mess, honestly. Her hair is up in a messy bun. Dark black hair, right? Brown eyes. And pretty much she looks kind of stressed out. She looks very stressed out a little bit. And so you see that this woman before you, Spaz, she looks, once she meets eyes with you, she looks like very like surprised. And if anything, she looks like either she doesn't even know what to do at this point. She doesn't know if she should run back or if she should run past you. What is your reaction to this?
Lily, we have explicit directions to take her with us.
But Lily looks at you, Spaz, and it's kind of like she tilts her head a little bit, but then looks back at this really freaked out girl. And she just says, oh, okay. Is that her? She looks like she's trying to play along.
I hope so. I really do. Man,
How do we always do this?
What do you mean? What did I do?
Create the most confusing situations.
Who are you? You see that the woman says this, and she looks very nervous.
It doesn't matter
Lily
who we
looks
are,
to you.
It matters who you are. You have to come with us. Do you want to live?
What? Wait a minute, dude.
You want
Are you trying to freak her out? Are you really trying to freak her out?
Maybe.
That is freaky as
Okay,
fuck.
then you know what? Roll an intimidation and manipulation roll, bro.
Oh no.
Tell me
Okay,
what your success
intimidation
is.
and manipulation. All right. Let's see.
Why are you like this? You're just a shit starter, bro.
Why aren't you like this?
Oh boy. Oh boy, this is
Oh,
gonna
no.
be rough. Oh no. Okay, all right, let's do this.
What is the roll?
I don't know. We're gonna find out.
I hope Jessica just bust out laughing.
Fuck.
Like,
That's a 7. I literally have 1 die for that.
Oh, the chance die? This woman looks at you, and then all of a sudden, she tilts her head a little bit. Seems to not have believed what you're trying to say or what you're trying to do. No, seriously, who are you? Are you going to hurt me?
If we wanted to hurt you, we would have hurt you already.
True. Look.
Okay.
Uh,
Spaz is gonna realize like this is pointless. So I'm Spaz. This is Lily, and
Lily
we're
waves
friends
awkwardly.
with someone that you know. I think. At least I'm hoping this person gave us the right person we're supposed to talk to. Does Ghostbusters have any meaning to you?
oh no.
What? Oh, what does that have to do with this?
What was it? Bill Murray.
Again, she tilts her head. Like, what?
Any other? Oh.
Okay, how the heck? Lily, how are we gonna do this? How do we do this without doxing ourselves or other people? How do we know if this is the right girl? Or guy? Oh my god, he wasn't specific. Could have been a guy.
Lily looks at you, Spaz. She rubs her face. She rubs her face. And then she looks back.
I got it. Does have you ever seen that movie with that weird sparkly guy and the wolf people? Twilight.
The wolf people.
Have you realized? Have you noticed anything interesting like that happen in your life?
She looks up and down at you, Spaz. Are you one of them?
I'm not an actor, but I don't know where you're getting it. Okay, you know what? You know what? We gotta go catch up to Hatham. I'll see you later. Maybe I
Wait.
don't know who you are, stranger.
Wait,
Let's go,
you know
Lily.
Hatham? Lily just looks again at you, Spaz, and then looks back at Jessica. Yeah, we know Hatham. Are you going to help us? They both sound very similar. I'm sorry. No, I'm just saying that out of character. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no.
Look, there's a fight going on, I guess. And what was his name? Jason, I think his name was. He's killing somebody. What?
I'm sorry. What? Why is he killing someone?
The casual phone call. Yeah,
They-
Jason is killing somebody.
They attacked us first. Or at least Jason. Huh.
Jason did get attacked. I'm gonna say this is self-defense.
Yeah. Huh. Spaz, we should probably go. We should probably hurry up. Come on, come back with us. We'll make sure that nothing happens to you, okay? Okay.
Yeah, if anything happens to anyone, it's I don't know.
And so, you all start making your way back towards the fight.
Oh god.
So, whose fucking turn is it? I don't even fucking remember whose
I
turn it
think
is.
it's mine because the lady attempted to go, Jessica, then me.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, did we even get her name?
You're so
You didn't
bad at
ask.
this.
You didn't ask! None of you guys ask! You guys don't ask questions! Okay, anyway. So, so I think it is... Is it the crone lady's turn, or is it Jason's turn?
I think it's my turn. I haven't
Is
gone.
it
It's
your
Hatham,
turn?
and then it's
Hatham?
Hatham, and then
Hatham,
me.
what would you like to do?
What
would you like to do?
I'm gonna sit on top of the crone while Jason's trying to choke her out and just start stabbing the fuck out of her just so we can like hurry and finish this.
Okay, so, roll weaponry, strength?
Weaponry strength. Oh. Well, alright. That could have been... if I didn't have those points in strength, Jesus. Let me add one more will. Let me add one willpower to that, and then I'm tapped. Then after that, I can't use any more willpower until.
By the way,
drink.
It's technically not until the next day, so yeah, you've kind of, yeah. So.
Okay, I got the one success I think I need to help chop up a fucking dying vampire.
What is the damage on that?
Switchblade. One lethal.
Okay, so she takes. So Hatham, you take your knife, and you start stabbing, just stabbing over and over again, in attempt to help, Jason out. Thankfully.
Does it make a mess?
Yeah, blood and Vitae. Well, Vitae is splattering everywhere, specifically leaking onto Jason. And so I think it is now Jason's turn.
Note that I am sitting on top of the crone, which is on top of Jason.
But
Jason's gonna try to like wrench her head up more, exposing her neck.
okay, why don't you roll a strength brawl, I guess, and tell me how many successes you get. And how many crits?
4 successes, 1 crit.
Success.
Oh, sorry, 5 successes. Sorry, 5 successes, 1 crit.
Jesus fuck,
Christ!
Bro, you're about to splatter me like it's a fucking horror movie. You're about to open up a fucking soda in my fucking face.
Fuck. So you said how many successes total? What, besides the crit?
4. 5 successes total, 1 of which is crit, 4 regular.
Oh. Okay. Jason, as you are still pulling at this crone's head and neck, and Hatham, as you are just quickly stabbing at this fucking woman that is within his arms, all of a sudden, there is one final shrill of a scream. And at that, you feel what feels like, it's almost like a little small, how do I explain this? So pretty much what happens is there's one shrill scream, and then all of a sudden, as Hatham, you are stabbing, and Jason, you are pulling, all of a sudden, you hear what sounds like a snap.
Ugh.
And all that remains between your arms and on top of you is ash and bone.
What?
You fucking destroyed her. You
So-
fucking destroyed her.
Hatham is going to make a quick composure roll.
Hatham?
Sorry, not Hatham. Jason. Not enough. He's gonna start puking as.
Projectile
as-
like dribble.
So here's what happens. So she disintegrates into ash. The ash lands in his mouth,
I'm so sorry, guys. I'm so sorry.
and
I need to take a second.
he is going to look around, realize what happened, look to Hatham, be like, "That
Oh yeah, this is her.
she
Yes.
in my."
Yes.
just
Oh,
on
God.
the floor.
I'm basically
On the
just, like,
floor.
sitting on top of
it
Jason
is,
at this point. Blood
No,
is
no,
just
like-
covering my body. Like,
Like he's gonna turn over to his side, so he's not gonna get it on you.
yeah, I'm just like,
Oh.
Jesus, and I just like stand up and you know, just like, attaboy. So like, get it out.
He's just gonna puke. Some blood is mixed in. It's not great.
I have blood and that's just mixed on like the whole frontal part of my body, you know.
Wait.
So just let's see.
Jason looks better. I'm just gonna say that. Jason looks better.
While Jason is puking, I'm gonna like get down on one knee, put my knife up, and just start patting him on his back. You know, it's okay. It's all right, bud. Jesus.
And as soon as he finishes like puking, he's gonna turn to Hatham. He's gonna say, "Ugh. Sorry, didn't mean to scare you. With that."
No, it's just I was more worried about you and you know, ashes in your mouth. That's really fucking gross. You know.
Oh no, I meant like scaring you with the fact that I went full murder mode on her.
No, you know, I was more worried about your safety because we didn't know what she could do.
Ah.
You know what
Trust
I mean?
me, I got a sixth sense for this type of thing. I can tell you when someone's gonna be an issue, and she wasn't gonna be an issue.
Alright. So, by the way, I think we should, you know, we should, hurry up, pat ourselves off, and then we should, you know, try to, like, figure out what the fuck is going on in there. I don't think we should go gung-ho, because we don't know how many or where, but I think that's a really pressing issue, especially because, you know, I'm pretty pushed in. I want to top her off with blood, so, you know, we can not worry about that for a while. And make sure that the ghouls are okay. You okay there, bud? Because you did get hit with those,
Yeah, I'm good. The when I get hit or when the fight happens, I see red, and I just go.
okay.
So that's what happened. I don't feel any pain. I'm gonna feel this a couple hours later. I'm not gonna lie. It's gonna hurt.
What did I miss?
Jason
What's going on?
vomited. He vomited because of ash getting in his mouth. I have ash and blood on the front of me. I comforted him, and now we're just talking, saying, yeah, we should probably hurry up and figure out what the fuck's going on.
So, as you two are discussing and trying to compose yourselves, Spaz, you and Lily and Jessica make your way over to this mess of there is ash, there is vitae or blood, just spewing about. Specifically over by who you can see Jason on the floor vomiting, I assume, or vomit on the floor, and Hatham who looks disgusted and just I assume you're just over it.
just hate them. He's in the middle of pushing his hair out of his face. A little bit of blood and ash get in there while he's doing that, but he's just like, wow, I just came out here for a drink. What the fuck?
What the fuck happened here?
What
We kidnapped this
happened?
girl. I hope this is the right person.
Yes, that is the right person. Jessica, Lily, Spaz, are y'all three okay?
Otherwise, we just kidnapped some random Twilight
No.
fangirl, and I was a little concerned.
That is her. We need to
Okay,
go
good. ins
inside right now. Like, right fucking now.
All of you roll a perception.
God. Intelligence wits, right?
Yes. Yes.
Starting to remember. Oh shit.
Also, sorry that I took that call. It was a thing for therapy.
I don't notice whatever the fuck it is.
Okay.
Jason might. Oh shit, Jason really might.
No idea what's happening.
Yeah, I got 3 successes, one of which is a critical.
God
Jace-
damn, Jason on his shit.
So, Hatham, you are too concerned about the vomit and ash and everything. Spaz, you're too focused on what's going on between, the vomit and everything else. Jason, you can hear from a distance, from inside the house specifically, there seems to be some type of fighting, or like there isn't screaming, but there's definitely like noise coming from inside of the mansion currently. And it sounds like a lot of shuffling, stuff being thrown around, and just not fun.
Okay. So at the sound of that, Jason's gonna turn to Hatham and be like, "Our night's not over yet," and run towards the.
I'm right
Danger.
behind him.
Okay. Spaz, are you?
And as he's running, there's a wooden banister, right? Like there's like a hand railing and stuff. He's gonna try to grab one of the like wooden columns that are in it and rip it off as a weapon.
I love Jason so fucking much.
Okay.
Do I have to roll strength for that?
Yeah. Just
Okay.
straight strength.
Oh wait, my strength is actually. Oh fuck! I just realized I kept using my regular strength when I should have been using my what's it called strength. Oh well.
Yeah. I reminded you too.
Yeah, and I forgot halfway through. Oh shit!
Is this
Oh
the right
my
music?
god! I got 3 critical successes.
Sid,
What's up?
is this the right music?
Yep. It's
Oh.
at the moment you guys are still outside.
3 critical successes. That's
I
1.
thought me and Jason were inside.
Well, you guys are
Okay.
starting to make your way in.
Okay.
Okay, so I got 3 critical successes and 1 regular success to rip that shit off as a weapon.
God
You fucking
damn, what was this?
destroyed the fuck out of that thing. You
Yeah,
are
and-
able to just. It literally just fucking slides off, pretty much. And you are able to just hold a piece of it.
Nice.
Yes. Spaz, are you
Yeah, so-
following? Okay, anyway, as you were saying. Because I think they walked away. I think that
Okay.
Alex walked away.
So,
Oh.
basically what he's gonna do with this is he's gonna look to Spaz and just say, "Here, use it against the vampires." Passes it to Spaz because basically he just gave him a wooden stake. And then Jason's gonna hand it to Spaz.
How
Keep
big
running.
is this thing?
It's
It's not that big. It's just like a banister. It's like a bit of the banister. So like,
Okay. Okay.
bro, you
That's
like
actually
tore that
smart.
shit. You tore that shit up, bro. You tore up that whole fucking thing, bro. Like with that
If he took
success,
off more than he wanted,
th-
if he took off more than he wanted, he's gonna take it and he's gonna like smash it over his knee and make it into like a wooden stake. Can I do it without a roll?
because you had so many crits, I'm gonna say you
Perfect.
got it. You did it.
So he's gonna toss the rest of the banister to the side and hand the wooden stake to Spaz. He's like, I remember that this helped in Dracula, and he's gonna continue going up the stairs.
Wasabi, check your DMs real quick.
What about Hatham? Doesn't he need one too? What about
Uh,
Jessica?
Jessica, I thought Jessica went
Yeah.
back to the reservation.
She was with us.
She's with
Oh,
She looks
Jessica,
right
stay out
past.
the hallway.
Up.
Jessica,
She
be
looks
ready to
over
run
and
for help.
smiles. What do you want me to do? You see Lily,
He,
who is
Lily?
ready to fight.
he's gonna break off a little more of the banister. Use this.
Oh. Oh, okay.
Unless you have something you can use for vampires. I don't know. This is wood. It looks sharp. Run it through the heart.
This music.
Hope for the best.
Why? Gross. Bro.
Hold on, what was that funky shit? Oh,
Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up.
Hate them. You should be able to have this. I think you can handle yourself. You know how to fight against the vampires.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Why don't we all just have stakes? We'll just all run around.
Because I do better without
Stab
weapons.
things.
You saw me. No, you didn't see me. I rear naked choked a vampire to death. I'm good.
You did what to a vampire?
So
I'll
basically,
explain later.
He choked it and I stabbed it and then it exploded and
Yeah.
blood.
Me and Hatham, we don't need a wooden stake. We got this tag team, and he's gonna do the Troy and Abed high five to Hatham.
Fuck yeah, I'll reciprocate.
Yeah. So how it works is you take one hand, you smack my hand twice, and then you take your other hand and smack your chest twice as you're smacking my hand. So bop bop.
I fucking love that.
And he's gonna be like, me and Hatham, we got this.
Awesome.
Lily, we
So-
need one of those. Jessica, you need that
Just have like a girl freaking handshake thing. That'd be amazing. They have their little guys one.
Okay. And after he's done this conversation, he's gonna keep running to the danger.
I'm with him right behind him. Watch his back.
Hi, Spez. Let's go. Jessica, stay behind us.
Jessica, stay out in the hallway. Call for help if we need it. You can
What
run,
if she
run
gets
fast.
kidnapped and we're not looking at her though?
Don't have that happen.
Sandwich. Spaz in front, Lily in behind, and Jessica in the middle.
Well, you don't want Jessica getting in the middle of a combat situation.
Yeah, no, but I mean, I didn't.
Jessica, you are a bartender, right? What do you have for self-defense after late nights?
Well, I don't have it with me right now, but I usually have, like, a taser.
You have a taser, and you didn't bring it?
Well,
No.
we weren't planning on this. Remember, Jason? You know, we were coming out here to drink peacefully.
I'm just surprised. I'm just surprised because every woman bartender I've known has always stayed strapped. So I don't know. I'm just shocked.
Look, I didn't prepare.
No, it's fine. It's fine. Here, he'll give her the last piece of the banister. Use this just in case.
Everybody's
it's not
got
a taser.
sticks.
Everybody's got
Oh,
sticks.
Steak Club.
Wait, what am I supposed to do with this?
If you see a heart, stab it.
What?
check your DMs real quick.
If you see a heart, stab
I
it.
saw
Just
that.
like every other vampire media. If you
Um,
see a vampire movie, just do that. I don't even know if it works.
It does.
We'll see.
It does.
Okay, it works.
okay.
I mean, okay, cool.
If you do that, they should burst into ash.
Well, no, they'll just be completely frozen.
Oh, that's way cooler.
But,
Oh my god, if they're completely frozen, we can put them outside till the sun comes up.
so
Awesome.
Yeah.
everybody make sure that you put it on your character sheet.
Yeah.
If you have one.
We all got steaks.
It's
Except-
steak night.
Except, I don't think Hatham has one though. I I didn't give Hatham one.
Yeah.
Oh, you didn't give me one? Okay.
Yeah, you have your
Why
knife.
don't you give
I
Hatham
got-
one?
I
That's
got
so
my little
much.
switchblade.
Yeah.
You know, slice.
Spaz, Lily, and
Jessica.
Jessica have one.
Okay.
This is the dumbest shit.
Go crazy.
So,
Wait,
I love
wait,
Jason's
we
the
all
leader of
have
this session.
sticks. We should
yeah.
all touch sticks and just like
Okay,
Hell
well, y'all
yes,
touch
the
your
club.
sticks. Me and Jason are gonna go check this out. As I start to push Jason.
we're
up
like the
the
Three
stairs.
Musketeers.
Yeah, Jason's
Yeah.
gonna keep chopping up the stairs, bleeding, blood roses, blood thorns still kind of inside of him, just going.
I'm right behind my boy. After this, he gets a Bill Murray night.
But so, are you following Spaz, or are you staying with the other two girls?
Wait,
Or-
are they staying behind?
Lily was going to follow. Lily's following them, the other two guys. She shows
Okay, I
no
guess I'll
fear.
follow them too.
So, okay. So,
Jessica,
as as Jason and Hatham make their way up the stairs or into the house and then up the stairs, you can increasingly hear that there is some kind of fight or something going on in specifically the room with from what you guys can remember, the ghouls. And as you two approach, all of a sudden, what ends up happening is that there is what sounds like a really hard slam against the wall on the inside of this room. The door is closed currently, but there's definitely some kind of fighting or something going on inside of this room. Spaz, as you're getting up the stairs as well, you can increasingly hear it. You see that Lily is readying her steak.
Alright. I looked at Jason if we're standing right in front of the door, and I give him like the fucking signal, you know, to like ram it together at the same time, and I give him the count off of 3, 2, 1, and fucking.
Jason goes.
As you two basically push the door open forcefully. From what you two see before you within this room. So, did all of you actually like go inside and meet all the ghouls? I think you all did. I think you guys
Yes.
did go into the room.
Do I
So,
remember their names? Not at all.
so pretty much what you see before you is the two people that you had originally saw sitting and just kind of vibing by themselves in the room, the ones that you really didn't interact with. The female, she is pretty much, she's handcuffed. The guy that was with her as well is also handcuffed. And from what you can see, the leader, or at least what you assume is the leader, or from what you can remember, she is pretty much laying by the wall right next to them. She is bleeding profusely. And at least from what you know what? Why don't you roll perception, both of you, you two.
Fuck. Jason, I'm counting on you right now.
That is a lot of pressure on Jason.
Oh wait, never mind. Shit, I'm fuck yeah.
I mean, he's got 8 dots in this right now, but still.
Oh fuck yeah, baby, let's go.
3, 6,
Oh
7.
yeah. I got a 10, 9, 6, 6, 4, 1, 10, 1. So 2 10s and 9 for my successes.
The ghoul that sorry.
I got 3. I got 2 successes. 1 was critical.
So you both can tell that the leader, the one that's laying on the floor next to the two that are handcuffed, is just very slightly breathing. She does not look good at all. And Spaz, as you walk up to the situation and up to the room with Lily standing beside you, you can kind of see that through both Hatham and Jason, that you see a similar scene. The two are handcuffed, and then the one leader, she is laying there. She's laying there unconscious, you don't know, but she's definitely laying there bleeding. And all of you see that the other crone member is standing there with her hands pretty much like she's in a ready stance. She's ready to either kill them or take them by force.
Question.
Yes.
How far is she from the window?
She is. So, you guys are over by the door. The other two are on probably about the right side of the room. She is on the left, on the far left. Right behind her is actually a window.
He's gonna run, tackle her, and try to throw her out the window. So he's gonna run. He's gonna go down for like a double leg, and just flip her out the window.
Roll a strength brawl.
Oh my fucking god! I love this son of a bitch. Oh god.
This is what happens when you give me any amount of time to fuck around with shit.
God.
Hatham, Spaz, are you guys doing anything?
Seeing him tense up and ready, knowing that some bullshittery, as Blanco would say, is about to happen. I ready myself to just move, like depending on what happens next.
Okay. I got 1, 2, 3 regular successes and 1 critical success.
Let's go. Take that bitch out the window.
Jason, before she can even react, you bolt towards this crone member and yeet her out of the window. You straight up run towards her, pretty much grab her, and just fucking... Are you actually trying to, like, throw her out with yourself, or are you just, like, yeeting her yourself?
I'm yeeting her out the window. I'm not trying to follow her.
Okay.
But if I have one less person outside of this fight...
You push her. You push her towards the window. And then you fucking just... It's like you lift her. It's like not even an issue. And you fucking... through the window. Where she falls, you don't know. But she definitely... Why don't you roll a perception for me? Roll a perception to hear something.
Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so I got 2 critical successes, 3 critical successes. Okay, I got 1, 2, 3, 4 successes, 3 of which were critical.
Okay. Well, pretty much, you hear a loud, just thud outside. Maybe even more of a squelch as well. You're not sure, but it sounded pretty bad from inside. So, what would you all like to do now?
So as soon as I saw Jason like move to go like handle that, I just immediately like ran and like slid beside the one who's like dying to like just assess the situation like as best as I can, because I just see like I see profuse bleeding and shallow breaths coming from somebody. What can I tell?
Roll a. Give me a second. Roll a, why don't you do a wits medicine?
Wits medicine. What was the bonus you gave me to medicine before?
What bonus? Oh, yeah.
I don't remember what you do.
I think, why don't you do intelligence and wits?
Okay. Cause yeah, Mom. That's funny.
You didn't even roll fucking initiative yet. And after Jason sends that crone flying out and hears the stealth, there's 2 others in there, right?
There was only one in the room.
Oh, okay.
Yes. There was only one in the room, and now the only ones that reside in the room are the 3 ghouls.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's gonna while he's taking care of the ghouls, he's gonna call Jessica to come inside so that she doesn't, just in case.
Alright, I got,
Okay.
as you can see, really, really good on, I got 10, 9, 9, 7, 5, 2, 1.
So, from what you can tell, Hatham, from the woman that... Why don't you roll just a straight intelligence for me real quick? Just straight intelligence. See if you even remember her name. Do you remember her name? Do you personally remember her name?
Personally, fuck no, dude.
Jesus Christ, you guys.
Okay.
You definitely remember that her name is Vanessa. But her name is Vanessa. Vanessa. She is basically, at least from what you can tell, she doesn't have any puncture wounds. She definitely has shallow breathing. She probably, at least from what you can tell, that is starting to develop on her skin. She definitely has bruising that is developing, so she must have gotten the shit beaten out of her.
Okay,
The 2 that are sitting there are looking at both of you. They've said absolutely nothing. They're just freaked out at this point.
I look at him like, what the fuck happened? And I say that out loud to them.
Yeah. So, the male who's sitting there, I also forgot his name. Vanessa introduced them, but I don't remember their names. I don't remember their names. I'm gonna be real with you. So, pretty much... Sorry, I'm coughing in your ears. Pretty much, the male that, again, you remember from, the leader, Vanessa, introducing you.
Yeah.
The 2 that are sitting on the floor, one is named Holly and one is named Joey. Joey pipes up. Well, we were hiding here. We were hiding here. And we were hiding from Kindred. And they found us. Did you tell them? You see that he's like struggling a little bit.
No, we didn't fucking tell them, dumbass. We made a deal and we literally got Ghost out of here for you. God, okay.
Then how did they find out we were here?
I don't know. That's beyond me. I have my own fucking vampire problems to deal with. I'm currently dealing with Valheims and whatnot. But I look at Spaz and Lily. Can y'all break the cuffs on them? We need to get out of here and get back to the res.
I'm dying.
Did we have permission from Mama Lobo to bring him back to the res?
I mean, I don't think she would. I think she would be okay since we're trying to help people. I talked to Mama Lobo recently, and she knows about Jessica. She doesn't know that she's now turned, but I talked to her about turning people, and so she knows that I was thinking about it, and she said that long story. I will, if there's any consequences, I will deal with it when I get back.
Okay, before we continue this,
I'm sorry, are you just turning vampires? What is this?
Spaz, we'll worry about that later. You've known Mama Lobo the longest. Would she have an issue with us bringing back a couple of ghouls?
I have to guess, probably not. Not if it's a temporary thing. We can't keep them there forever. I mean, you know how it is.
We'll find some kind of like sanctuary for them or something. I don't know.
After we handle my situation, they can stay there permanently. And they can
I imagine it's like a lost puppy. Like you're just like watching it for a little bit until like you find the owners, or
like I said,
or until Hatham finds him a home, I guess.
Yeah.
Are you comparing us to animals? You hear Joey pipe up.
No, you're not fucking animals. Listen, Squirt, pipe down. We just. Oh shit. Jason, look out the window real quick and make sure that that one hasn't gone anywhere.
Jason goes look out the window.
Jason, from what you can see, at least around, There's nobody.
Fuck. Do I see a trail from up there?
Roll a perception.
I figured as much. Okay, 8 dice. I keep having to check, but I know it's 8.
Wait. So, you guys just tackled that, I'm assuming vampire kindred, whatever, out the window?
Yeah.
3 successes, 1 of which was critical.
Do we know? Okay, do we know who they're with? Like,
Wait, is 7 and above a
whatever?
success, or is it 8, 9, 10?
It's 8, 9, 10.
Okay, never mind. So yeah, just 3.
While Spaz was saying what Spaz was saying, and Hatham heard Jason say fuck, like he immediately is like, why did you say fuck?
Because there is no one out there, but I'm looking for a trail. Do I see one?
Oh,
Jason, from your vantage point, you can kind of see what looks to be tracks. There are definitely there's basically a spot where it definitely they probably landed, or she probably landed. But
Do I see any Vitae?
a
what
little
he doesn't
bit.
Smell by his way, he's a wolf.
You can smell
Vitae
blood.
is just blood.
Yeah,
Huh?
you can smell blood.
Okay.
But-
So I'm gonna jump down. I'm gonna do a roll to
I
keep
am
myself from taking any
also
damage, and I'm gonna chase her
Doxing
down.
shit that I shouldn't be doxing. Jesus.
I look at our werewolf friends here, and I'm like, one of y'all need to go with him right now.
You see that
I
Lily?
guess I'll go.
You see that Lily also steps forward. No, I'll wait. I'm sorry, I have food in my mouth. I'm sorry. I'm hungry, guys.
You're fine.
No, I'll go. And you see,
you have to-
you see Lily, fucking take a fucking step forward. So, what are we doing then?
Y'all, if you're going with him, you need to go right now, and you have to kill that vampire before they go back to whoever they're with. If y'all don't, this could be horrible. Me and Spaz and Jessica will worry about. We're gonna handle these 3, and for now, we're just gonna take them back to the res. And I already have a plan in my head. I already have a plan.
Okay. Jason, let's go then.
Jason already jumped out the window.
What? Bruh.
Yeah.
Okay. So with that, Lily is also going to pretty much shift into her... She's going to shift into her Garu form. And so, let me roll for that real quick. A regular roll so y'all can see how bad this is. So that is a...
My name is Knuckles, and I don't chuckle.
1. That's 1. Also, how did I not do this? What are the essence? 1, 2, 3, 4,
I
5,
just
6.
had an incredible idea.
1.
Dude, that's right. The current situation is not the good time. It's not the right time for that. Like,
You know, imagine remembering how to shift. Imagine remembering. Couldn't be fucking me.
ain't gonna lie to you. Up until like 5 seconds ago, I thought you meant like pushing shift on your keyboard. And I was like, Larkin, are you okay, honey? In my head.
Okay, I
Also,
think
did
I
y'all
have
see what I
it.
put in the bloody TC?
No.
So,
Check that, please.
so, finally, Lily basically, she struggles a little bit. It seems like she's a little stressed. But without even fucking thinking as well, she just shifts. She totally forgot about her clothes.
Animorph.
Yeah, pretty much. She shifts into her Garu form. Her, like, almost wolf-like form. And with that, you see that she also transforms somewhat. Compared to her normal size, she's a lot bigger. And with, like, with a growl and just, you know, also with pure determination, she hops down and out of the window. By the way, she dropped her stakes. She dropped
That's fine.
2 stakes on the floor and pretty much just pretty much jumped out.
Can I pick them up?
I see that. Hazel sees that. Like, wait, 2 stakes? Where the fuck did... Yo, where did she get that second one from?
Lily's already gone, by the way. She has jumped out and ran off to catch up with Jason.
I say that to Spaz with a very puzzled look on my face, while I'm also trying to pick up Vanessa. Like, carry her out.
Well, you see, nobody just openly threatens Mama Lobo.
Oh, so they're for Quinn.
That just sounds right. Just in case. Just in case.
At least wait for my shipment to get here if you
Alright.
do end up, you know.
So,
Pick the stakes.
do I have to roll a perception roll to track?
Yes,
Okay.
to stay on the trail. Are you taking a scent? Are you just following the tracks? What exactly are you doing?
I'm gonna try. Should I? Would I get some kind of advantage if I followed the scent?
I wouldn't say an advantage, but if you're at least aware of the scent, you could, if you happen to lose track of the footsteps, at least you'd have that to kind of rely on as well.
Okay,
So-
I'm gonna follow the scent then because it's more reliable than footsteps. I feel like,
Okay.
especially because I don't know the flying ability of these vampires.
Flying ability.
Yeah, Jason thinks that vampires can fly.
Jason think he's
3 successes.
fucking Dracula.
3 successes. So,
Hey, Easter?
as you hopped out of the window, and before Lily was able to like completely join you, pretty much you stop by where basically the fall was. There's definitely vitae there, and you take up that scent, and you start pretty much heading in that direction, with Lily following right behind you. At this point, she's pretty much there to kind of be your backup in a sense. And y'all both are able to follow this trail in terms of, you know, pretty much from what you can tell, at least as well, while you're making your way towards this vampire or kindred. Definitely, she was in a hurry. She wanted to get the fuck out of here. You can tell by the footprints that are like kind of a mess. A lot of skidding, a lot of rushed movement. And there is a small little trail of vitae that every so often you keep picking up. That scent. The iron scent. That is very familiar.
We'll all ran to get away from this.
Okay.
Give me a second. But she also did have a head start. So, oops, I almost rolled in the
Yeah.
wrong thing.
Keep in mind, my speed is 13. So
13. Okay.
13. I don't know what that means, but it's 13.
Okay. let's do this. Okay. So, you, Jason, and Lily right behind you are making your way towards this kindred. And you are keeping up. You are definitely closing distance. You can smell the scent. You can smell the scent getting a lot closer. The footsteps are becoming increasingly disheveled. But definitely they are running for their lives. And then, Jason, do me a favor and roll a perception. By the way, is there anything that you two are doing back at the...
Holy shit. Okay.
I'm talking to Spaz and Jessica, and I'm asking them to try to break the cuffs or on them, or at least get them off in any way of the other two, so we can all start to move back towards the res.
I mean,
Mhm.
did you want to try to feed them again like last time?
I
Do you
don't
think
have
that'll do
enough.
anything?
I don't have enough
Oh.
right now. And then I look at fuck. What were their names again? Sid. Fuck.
Joey and Holly.
Joey. You just changed them. There's no way in hell you.
No, it's Holly and Joey.
There's no fucking way. I thought it was
And
like
then
Jimmy.
Vanessa.
But I look at Joey and I'm like, wait, how? Okay, like a little frustrated. Hate them. Fucking finger on temple. He's like, wait, okay, did they drink from either of y'all?
You see that Holly shakes her head no. And Jason says, no, they didn't. But they were going to take us back. Or they were going to take us. I don't know.
Okay, listen, I know this is not the perfect time, but
Can you please just get the handcuffs off?
Yes, we can get the fucking handcuffs off, and I'm gonna set Vanessa down gently, and I'm gonna go over there, and I'm gonna tap into my vampire strength to bust his off first.
Okay, so are you using your disciplines? Or are you just doing a straight, just trying to use your...
Just trying to strongman that shit.
Okay. So I'm gonna need you to do just a straight strength. Spaz, are you doing anything?
Yeah, I guess I'll try to break one off too.
Okay. So roll
I
a
say
straight
try
strength.
just 'cause of the...
I failed, and I'm gonna be like, look, man, I listen, dude. I turned her today. I have
I failed
that
too.
took most of my vitality out of me. Listen, I'm pretty weak, and I also just killed another kindred outside. One of the people who were fucking with y'all. Okay. Listen, we'll worry about. I'll ask again later whenever we get back. Just,
You see
come
that-
on, stand up.
You see that Jessica kind of walks towards Joey specifically. And then she basically looks at his handcuffs and she kind of examines it a little bit. And then what she does is basically she pulls out a hairpin, and then she basically tries to pick one of the locks. It would be would that be... No, it would be that. So, 1. Okay. You see that after a little bit of... She walks in front of you, Hatham. I don't know if you were next to Joey or whatever. But she basically looks at the handcuffs. She takes her hairpin, kind of messes around with it, trying to, fiddle with it. And then eventually, she's able to get one of the... You hear a click. And then all of a sudden, the handcuffs are able to be easily removed. And she removes them. And then you see that Joey, finally, forward, starts rubbing his wrists. Thank you. And then she attempts to do this again with Holly. Okay, so when he does it with Holly, there's a little bit of a she didn't do it as quickly as she did with Joey, but definitely takes her a little bit longer, but eventually you hear a small click, and then she's able to remove the handcuffs from Holly as well. Thank you. You hear her. And she rubs her wrists as well. Are you gonna be able to help Vanessa? You hear Holly say.
Listen, I'm gonna do my damnedest, but we need to go, and I go back to, and I pick her up again, so we can start moving. We
So-
need to get out of here now.
So where are you taking us? You're Joey.
To the where I'm staying, to the reservation, where they stay as well. Alright?
Are you sure that's safe?
Listen, they haven't got me yet, and that's where I stay, so.
Fine. And you see that Joey starts to walk out of the room, trying not to waste any time. And Holly kind of timidly follows him. And
Alright, as Jessica, I say as I carry unconscious Vanessa, we need to fucking go.
so where are we going? We're going back to the reservation, but after that, what next?
I'll talk to Mama Lobo one. Okay, it's like let's talk and walk. Let's talk and walk.
Okay.
So as soon as we get my situation done. For now, they just had to stay at the reservation and the camper with me. Even if we all have to share a fucking room, I don't care. But it's not safe over there at all. I have an idea. It came to me while I was sitting there. Right now, my income is tied up with, the club situation. Well, once my income is available to me again, I'm not some fucking, billionaire playboy like Musk, but I can, if I want something, I can get it. Which gives me an idea.
Alexa.
There has to be more ghouls.
Stop.
Especially ghouls like them running about here, there,
Well,
or wherever. Yeah.
you hear Holly pipe up. We have Xander. He went out again today, and he's not gonna know anything about what happened. He's just gonna see that we're all gone. Alexa. Alexa. Alexa.
Okay,
Stop.
look, Jason and Lily are dealing with that other vampire. How do y'all communicate with each other if, there's an emergency?
I guess we can just call him. But
Yeah,
you hear Joey.
okay.
But still, this is just how the fuck did they find us?
Listen, I don't know. I don't. If I did, if I would have known something like that was gonna happen, I would have came even quicker. We were actually coming to see if we could get a drink from y'all. That was our purpose of coming out here tonight, because we talked to Vanessa and it was a little mutual agreement. But as you can see, things did not go quite right. Listen, within I don't know. What's up?
So, are you telling us that no one knew where you were except our little group?
Well,
Yeah.
Quinn fucking. Wait. Hold up. So, Quinn came with us. Now she's not here. And all this happened. And for some god-forsaken reason, whenever this all happened, she didn't have her gun. Which she always has a fucking gun.
So, Jason, did you roll that perception?
Yes, I got 3 successes, 2 of which were critical.
Okay. Again, you were able to keep up with this trail, again with Lily following right behind you. You can tell that she's, as compared to you, she's a lot bigger now. At least at this stage. Is there anything you want to communicate with her, or are you just too focused on the trail?
Just that I just want to tell her that we're getting closer. We're on her. We're on her. Let's go. Just keep going.
So, do me one more favor and roll one more perception. To see if you keep up with this trail. Because you're getting closer. You're definitely getting closer, but never know.
This is no real importance for the current moment, but
Okay.
just for the rest of the party. Haytham's eyes are like a dark violet red, not like bloodshot, but like
4 successes, 1 of which was critical.
Okay. So, as you start to close in, basically, eventually you can hear rustling. You can hear rustling through the trees and the bushes and things that you're passing by, and it's not from you guys. It's definitely from somebody who's ahead of you. The trail, she's, as you start to close in, you can see the woman with the same black dress who is scurrying as quickly as she can, just kind of like trying to get through trees, just, trying to get through as quickly as possible. But you can see her at this point.
Sure.
And
As we see her, and as we're approaching her, I'm going to turn to Lily and I'm going to whisper, let's make sure we capture her and ask how she found them. Because I don't think we told them where they were.
you see, right, you say, she says, as,
Right, Raggy.
fuck, you see that she starts to ready herself, and what she does is kind of stupid, realistically. And she kind of does it without thinking. But pretty much what she does, since her speed is a lot more than yours at the current moment, she pretty much runs ahead of you and then tries to tackle this woman with all of her force. And let's see. She's gonna do that. 1, 2, 3.
Bro, this shit gets better every week, bro. I love Ellie when he looks like he's stoned out of his mind, but he's just happy. It's a great look on you.
Oh, look. This is how I look.
You see that this woman, or Lily, she bolts and then pretty much attempts to tackle this woman.
Okay.
And let's see.
As it's Lily bolting, I'm going to try to bolt, to be on the opposite side. And be, not fully opposite so that the tackle succeeds, I get knocked down, but, opposite enough that, if she misses, I can, jump in and make up for the loss. Even though I'll be a couple feet behind, because her speed's probably a lot higher than mine.
I feel like as wolves, y'all would have that coordination.
Well, that part is communication. He's just trying to, he's just reading the situation.
Jason, the himbo we don't deserve, but the himbo we need.
Okay. Whoa. Okay. Well, then, that's fine. So, as Lily attempts attempts to jump, and it looks like she's about to land on this woman. She jumped too far to the side. She jumped way too far to the side. You can tell she's not super experienced in terms of, like, actually fighting. And so, instead of actually landing on the woman, instead she lands pretty much... So, where you are, right? Since you were going on the left side, she was kind of coming from the right, but dead center in a sense, too. So, what ends up happening is that she jumps, pretty much misses, and ends up kind of going in your way. Would you like to avoid this? Would you like to avoid this? Or attempt to avoid this?
I would like to try.
Okay. So, why don't you just do a... Why don't you do a Dex Athletics?
Ooh, this might actually be good. It's gonna be decent. I get 6 dice. Okay, I got 1 success.
So, as you kind of see that Lily is coming basically into your way, unfortunately, you were not quick enough to respond to this interruption, I guess. And what she does is she slides pretty much in front of you. You're able to kind of stop, but this slowed you down. And the woman who is bolting, she is running as fast as she fucking can. She's running like her fucking life depends on it. And she is catching up. Like, or getting away.
I'm gonna roll quick composure real quick.
Yeah.
Okay, he maintains composure. I was seeing if he would maintain composure enough to, like, hide his, like, frustration to not transform, but he just got 2 crit successes, so he's fine. And he's just gonna book it and look to Lily and say, "Next time, just back me up. I got this." And he's just gonna.
Okay. And you said your speed was what?
13.
13? Okay. So you are tailing on her. You are tailing her. And what she attempts to do is, you can kind of see that she's struggling a little bit to kind of keep her speed up. So while she is running, you can see that she is moving her hands around, almost. And you can slightly hear her mumbling something, but you can't really hear the words, because, you know, not exactly close enough. And so, what she does is she casts...
You need to cast a spell to find some bitches.
What she does is she casts... Where is it? I need my fucking book. Give me a second. Give me 1 second. I need my book. And I can't find it. Uno momento, por favor. I need my Crone book. Where the fuck is it?
Mi no comprende de español, no puedes.
Ah!
No puedes, señorita.
Here it is. Found it. I 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 fucking found it. Get out of my way. Okay. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Do 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 do. Do do do. I need to put bookmarks in this bitch. Sorry. She casts.
You found Squidney.
She is going to attempt to cast. here it is. What she's gonna try to cast is.
You're just gonna cast.
Yeah.
She's gonna start fishing. Thank you. I'm glad you appreciate my fishing joke.
My wife said to see the her fishing. Congress, my wife.
Also, I love how like right now Wasabi's avatar looks like the kid from fucking Meet the Robinsons. You know that one part where he's just like,
Yes.
Okay, let's
I
see if
didn't
she
sleep for
actually
3
is.
days.
Let's see if she's actually able to cast this. That would have been really bad. Let's see if she's actually able to cast this.
As she's trying to cast it, I'm gonna shout out, "You can't cast because you got no bitches."
A very confused
Okay.
Amber turns around. What trips on her face falls Jason Mulder?
I'm gonna see if she can cast this. So it is. So what was that?
I think Vaj's description was the most canon one, to be honest.
Okay. So pretty much what she's gonna do is she's casting. So
Okay, she's casting.
1, 2,
Well,
3.
I'm very much so anticipating whatever this woman has been casting for the past.
Okay, I'm sorry. So 1, 2, 3, 4.
We don't know what she's casting, but she's casting.
And then we'll do.
I can only wonder what she may be casting.
She is casting the line to her death. I'm just kidding.
I just hope she's not casting couch. That'd be very awkward for Jason.
Hold up. Wait a minute.
Oh. She. Okay.
Hate them appears
so
from the darkness. What I hear about a casting couch?
So give me one more second while I roll the last roll.
Oh god, not the last roll.
Son of a bitch! I rolled
There are
wrong.
multiple.
Oh. Okay. Another one.
There are multiple rolls. I'm dead.
Okay. So.
Praying for you, King.
Okay. So. She casts something that you wouldn't know as the character, but as the player, she's casting rain, right? And so, pretty much what happens before you, Jason, is that you start to hear what sounds like the wind picking up. You feel the breeze and it's getting a lot more intense. And as this happens, pretty much what starts to come around before you is that, kind of glancing up at the sky as you're running, you can see that there are clouds forming in the sky. And before you, within this, what was once a clear and totally open-ended in terms of a forest, it starts to become a lot harder to see. It's almost as if a fog is taking over this specific location. And before you, pretty much, a fog raises. And it's getting harder to see. Okay. And even though you're right behind her, it's still so thick that you can almost barely see her. Roll another perception, but you're gonna get a -3 perception. Because it does cause a -3 on... So, for whenever that happens, so pretty much what happens is that from your total dice pool, you're gonna remove 3. Or remove the amount of dice. The weather is gonna be like this everywhere. Pretty much it almost feels like a weird, rainy, cloudy kind of night. This crone was probably one of the stronger ones as compared to the other one you dealt with.
Beat over the head with a fucking rock. That'll fix it.
Wait, even if I'm going by smell, I have to -3?
That's a good question?
I wouldn't say so because the reason why, like, in terms of, like, the sight is a lot harder at the moment. When it starts to rain, which, by the looks of it, it's starting to rain, and there's fog. Along with that. And it's almost unnatural as well. So, that is the reason why there's a penalty.
Okay. So I still have a -3 even though I'm going by smell?
Yes.
Damn, rip Jason. Rip his sniffer.
His sniff.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna use a willpower. This is my last willpower of the night. But I should be fine. But I want to make sure.
Come on, Jason Derulo.
Okay. So I got 3 successes, 2 of which were critical.
Okay. So even with the rain that is now coming upon us, pretty much you are able to keep track of this woman. You are too determined and nothing's going to stop you for this.
Logic.
And so you are right. You are still on her heels. What would you like to do?
I would like to tackle that bitch.
Okay. Roll a dex athletics. No.
Dex athletics.
I think that would be more of... Do you think that would be more of a strength brawl? Or
I would
that
say
be-
strength athletics because you
Strength
gotta
athletics.
pounce. You gotta like powerfully jump and get to that shit.
Okay,
That's
there you
my
go.
Dog. That's
That works.
That's my girl.
I can just see the beautiful best friend.
Are you fucking kidding me?
God rolls. God rolls.
Oh my god.
No successes. And
Bro!
2 failed.
Oh my god! Bro, Jason, as you are attempting to do something that Lily could not perform, because it is starting to rain and the fog is in your way and you're not paying attention to where you're going, all of a sudden, you feel your foot catch onto something. Root, rock, you're not sure, but definitely you go forward and face plant onto the floor with this crone taking off.
Okay. He's gonna get angry, and this is gonna cause him to transform into the Garu form.
Okay.
No other way for this to go. Like, he's gonna get fully mad, he's going full Garu, and he's going to chase after her as soon as that transformation's over. What does that cost me? Essence?
Cost essence, yes.
Okay. Yeah. So, he's just gonna run. Like, this is how his rage manifests.
Okay.
Does he still have a scent? Can you still see her?
My audio died. Hold on, I'm sorry.
Oh.
Stupid bitch. What did you say now? I can hear again.
Can you still see her?
Through the fog. I mean, you could roll another perception if you'd like to try again to see if you can.
Well,
That's totally fine.
can he just see her naturally? Because if he can't, then he's gonna rely on the smell.
I was gonna say, she has booked it, and because it's getting so dark, it's hard to see.
So,
It's getting
I
so
still have a
dark, it's
-3
so foggy.
because of the magical fog, so...
Mm-hmm.
Now I have 6 dice. Whew, okay. It's 1... 2... Oh my god!
What?
I'll explain in a second. Okay. I got 4 successes, 3 of which are critical, 1 is regular. My 3 critical successes, I got 1 critical success, then I re-rolled, got another critical success, re-rolled, got another critical success, re-rolled, got a 9.
Okay.
Wow.
At this point,
Yeah.
you are in your Garu form, transformed, and because again, you guys are too busy not thinking. Y'all didn't take off your clothes. You ripped through your clothes completely. Bless you. And so you are able to smell her. She's definitely a little bit farther than you know, than she's close.
Mhm.
She's close. She's basically close. She's close.
Okay.
So,
So then he's gonna book it towards her. Does he see her?
yes.
All right, and he's going to pounce.
Okay.
Straight athletics again.
Yes.
Okay, he's got 10 dice this time. If I get all failures, she just gets to magically get away. There's no fucking way. There we go. That is what I expect to see from Jason.
How many successes?
Okay. 5 successes, 2 critical.
Okay. Jason, you lunge at this woman and you are able to take her down. You get her, you're basically landing on her back. And with that, it begins to rain. It's pouring at this point because of over this kindred casted.
Okay. So after he tackles her, so he's gonna like land on top of her. He's like basically gonna like keep his like claw paws on his on her shoulders, and he's gonna like pick her up by her shoulders and try to slam like the upper middle of her back against a tree, like sideways. He's trying to paralyze her.
Okay. So pretty
Yes.
much what ends up happening. Why don't you roll for that?
Roll strength and what?
Strength brawl.
Strength brawl, you say?
Destroy that woman.
That's a lot of dice. 7,
But yeah, make sure you use your Garu form.
12. Okay. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. So as he lands on her, he's just gonna like roar, howl in her face, then pick her up really tightly, his claws digging into her shoulders. And before she can even process what's going on, with his 5 successes, 1 critical success, he's going to take her against the nearest tree and just slam her against it. Basically trying to sever her spinal cord.
How much was it again? I'm sorry. It was
5 successes, 1 critical.
1 critical.
Because while Jason may not be smart, he knows how to damage the human body.
So, she takes this damage, and you can tell it hurt. She slams against this tree, and you hear a loud snap. But other than that, she basically hits the tree. Let me see. Okay. Roll for her. See if she knocks out because of that. Okay.
This is just Blanco's rat bag, but with a human-sized person.
I can tell. Okay. Okay. So, when you do that, she definitely hits the tree. There's a snap. There's no blood, but there's definitely a snap. Whether she's paralyzed or not, but definitely as she hits that tree, she goes out cold. She basically hit the tree and slumped down and went straight onto the floor as the rain continues to pour on top of this body.
Okay, does she smell like she's alive? Because I'm
Yes.
assuming it can smell like when someone's the hormones and shit. Like if she's still producing them.
Why don't you just do a perception for me?
All right, I can do that. One, two, three.
So remember
That's
to
it.
do that -3 because of the fog and shit.
Yeah, you're right. Doesn't matter though because okay, it might matter a little bit. Okay, I got only one success, but it was a critical success. Basically, just to tell if she's alive.
So, looking at this kindred that is laying there, they do not breathe normally. There's no, like, breathing in and out from her. But, from what you can tell, and from your induced frenzy, right? You're frenzying, correct? In a sense?
Yeah, kinda.
Okay. From what you can tell, there's a whole body there. It doesn't matter if she's breathing or not.
Okay, so he's just gonna pick her up and bring her back to the house.
Rip off
Okay.
the arms, Jason.
So,
I just wanted to point something out, which I thought was really funny because Ellie was asking like, is she alive? And I was like, wait, like, she's kindred. None of us are alive. So that just sort of like ended. So,
big brain. Big brain.
Yeah, I was like, I'm like,
Spaz and Hatham, what are you guys doing? Back
we've
at...
been carrying.
You've been carrying? Oh yeah, you guys left. Okay.
Yeah.
So, during your walk
Yeah,
back...
they never told us that they left, so I'm just gonna go right back to the house.
Okay. So, y'all don't communicate much, do you? Anyway, so...
We figure it out.
So, what are you two doing besides carrying? Are you guys conversating at all? Are you guys discussing anything?
Yeah, I'm carrying Vanessa and just talking to Spaz, Jessica, Johnny, and
Joey! And
I'm
Holly.
gonna watch that stream and check that. Joey and Holly. I'm just saying. I'm just telling them. So yeah. No, and then they kept telling me about some guy named Bill Murray. I don't know who the fuck that is. Anybody know this Bill Murray guy?
How do you not know who Bill Murray is? He's literally, like... He's, like, one of the most well-known actors in the industry. What's wrong with you?
Oh no, I'm
You're
fucking-
Joey.
Joey, listen, man.
That's what I've been saying.
I've met a couple of people in my lifetime, okay? Shit, I met Martin Luther King. I met him. I'm also met Malcolm X. You know, funny enough, I was a part of the freedom movement.
Were you?
Yes, I was. I've been alive for a long time. So, but I don't know this Bill Murray guy. I don't.
That's insane to me that you've been around for this long and you still don't know who Bill Murray is. He's literally, like, what? The most recent movie that I can think of is literally Zombieland.
I've always taken a fancy to like animated things, and, like or like comedy. I'm a big comedy person.
You know, it is kind of weird that you don't know who Bill Murray is, though. You hear Jessica pipe up.
Bill Murray made exclusively comedies, by the way. Spaz, if you want to throw that in there.
No. I mean, I don't know Bill Murray. I mean, do y'all want to watch Bill Murray tonight when I get back?
I mean, if y'all got movies, then sure, why not? I mean, it's better than just sitting around doing nothing. Literally what we didn't even have a TV here. It sucked. It sucked being here. And yet, we went out into the most secluded area and they still found us.
Yeah.
I find that concerning. Like, okay, so are you absolutely certain there was no one else that would have known where you were besides us? Because it just doesn't make sense.
I mean, unless Xander went out and squealed, but no. None of us have been talking. All of us have been just kind of keeping to ourselves. We don't exactly go around telling everybody that we drink vampire blood.
Okay. Good question. I don't know how long y'all have known the Xander guy, but is he by himself?
He usually goes out, looks for more of us, and then comes back. He usually does that. He usually does it every night. Sometimes he does it during the day, but we usually have more luck finding people at night. That's usually when you kindred come out. And then we find some lonely, I guess, what do you call us, ghouls? Vibing.
Yeah.
Or being enslaved or something of that nature.
How old is Joey? Can I tell?
From what you can tell, he looks like he's about maybe his early 20s, mid 20s.
Uh, just wondering. But there's only two. There's only two things that I can think of. Two ways that anybody could have known where y'all were at. Besides, that's because the only reason we found y'all was by chance. Not sort of by chance. We, by chance, were sent on a mission out there to go clear Ghost, and we found y'all. And the second time we came out here, as I said, was me and her, and I nodded my head over towards Jessica, so we could possibly ask for a drink. Since we said, I said I'd give y'all blood, you help me out, whatever. But it's funny. We get there, we see a lady at the front door. The lady in the trench coat who is normally with us with guns doesn't have a gun for some reason this time, and she disappears. Weird? I don't know, but that's weird to me. Two, your Xander guy, not there on the night that everything happens. That's a little strange to me, but I don't know him like that, so I won't be the one to cast a stone.
I mean, I don't believe he was here when you guys first found us either. He's usually the one that goes out and scours for people. But I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either.
I mean, here, let me text him real quick. And you see that Joey pulls out his phone and he starts to tap away. And after about a minute, he stops and then he slides his phone back into his pocket. Well, I told him that we're going to that, I guess, reservation that's nearby. We're going to that one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I told him. He hasn't replied, but at least he knows now.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. About how far out are we lurking?
So, the actual mansion isn't that far from the reservation.
Yeah.
It's maybe about, at most, 25 minutes if you're just kind of strolling.
Yeah.
And this is pretty much happening when Jason is dealing with Crone, so that's kind of what's happening at that moment.
So, we're not that far, but I sort of hey Spaz, make sure to text Lily and Jason and let them know that we're going back to the reservation.
Okay. Spaz is gonna pull out her phone and just start texting and being like, "Hey Lily, we're going back to the reservation. Some sketchy shit's going on."
Question: what kind of phone does Spaz have? 'Cause I feel like Spaz will have a flip phone.
Yeah, you know what? I can't feel that too, to be honest.
My God, bro.
Unironically, having a flip phone.
Yeah, just have a flip phone with stickers and glitter on it. Spaz very poorly spelt on the back of the phone.
Is this canon? Is this
That's
canon?
that's very accurate. Yeah, you know what? Let's go with that. That's canon. Hell yeah.
I love that. I love that.
Oh my
It
god.
Other
would even
things
have
that
some of
just
those
become
freaking
canon.
God, what was that called? They'll have those Lisa Frank stickers too. Hell yeah.
Lisa Frank stickers.
Uh,
What?
Oh, hold on. I'll post in the general here.
you don't know about Lisa Frank stickers?
No, I don't know what that is, bro.
You absolutely know what it is. You probably just didn't know that's the name of it.
Wait a minute, is it what I think it is? Is it what I think? I knew it! I was like, wait a minute! Bro. I hate you.
Oh my
Anyway.
god.
Right.
Bro. Oh my god. So, eventually you two, well, you, 4, 5 actually, 5, you all make it back to, the reservation after a few minutes, well, after at least 25 minutes of just wandering, walking slowly. And as you guys approach, you can kind of see that there seems to be what looks to be you see Mama Lobo, kind of, like as you're entering in, over at her trailer. She's perched over at her usual spot, right in front of, basically the little kind of porch that she kind of has, on her, like, sitting on the bench pretty much. She is sitting there, but also, who's sitting next to her is what looks to be a man that none of you recognize. You've never seen this man before. It's not Mr. Maps, and it's not anybody else you've seen in terms of just anybody that you've met before. His skin is pale white, and he kind of looks like this.
I'm nervous. I don't need any more problems in my life. I just need to drink, please. I need a break.
Give me a second while I pull up the fucking face. Yeah, I realize I don't have enough, male photos. GG's. That's kind of an issue, but you know, we're not going to talk about that.
He looks like Ellie's Elden Ring character.
Which one?
He looks like this. Pale white skin. Brown eyes. Short brown hair. It seems to be slightly slicked back. He's currently wearing what looks to be a white collared shirt. About black pants, black slacks. He looks somewhat dressed up, but he definitely looks almost kind of like, what you would think some kind of representative running for office. What you would think of. And he is sitting over with Mama Lobo, and they seem to be discussing something.
I just sort of like, once we like sort of like get in to the reservation, I sort of look at Spaz, and I'm like, do you think we should go talk to her now, or wait?
I mean, how deep in talk do they look like they are? Are they
They
just kind of
just-
vibing, or are they?
They're chatting. They're just chatting with each other. Or at least from what the distance, it kind of looks like they're just chatting amongst each other.
Oh yeah, it looks fine. We should just go say hi.
Oh, okay. I walk over, still carrying, I believe, the unconscious Vanessa.
As you all approach, you see that Mama Lobo makes looks, like she takes a glance to kind of look around, and then she looks over at all of you, And from what you, Spaz, from what you can tell, she looks somewhat concerned. One, because, I mean, Hatham's carrying somebody who seems to be unconscious. And then also, there is a lot of people besides you guys.
Oh, you know how it is? It's just, you know when you're up late and you're watching, like, Bill Murray movies and you just get too drunk and you slip and you fall? Yeah, she just needs to relax and take a nap.
Well, I would rather be a little bit more transparent. So, for one, I like tilt my head to Jessica. That's the person I was talking about earlier when I came to talk to you. And, you know, was like, you know, should I or shouldn't I tell them? This is Jessica. And, I turned her tonight. Two.
Wait, are you saying this in front of the other guy?
Yeah, fuck it. I mean, Mama Lobo's like right there, and we're at her.
Okay. Is that
Sorry,
all you're saying?
I got a work text like as soon as I was as soon as I was saying, I was like, and these three, they are from the house that you had us go to the day before. Yeah. And they are ghouls. If you've heard of them before.
Hatham, Spaz, why don't you roll a perception?
Oh, sweet Jesus.
It's like zoink, Scoob. Hey, two successes, baby. Let's go.
I got nothing.
Spaz, you don't fucking notice this. You're too preoccupied with the fact that you're thinking about Bill Murray and this Bill Murray marathon y'all are gonna be having again, apparently. Hatham, from what you can see, the man that's sitting next to Mama Lobo, as soon as you say something about turning, his eyebrows raise like in surprise, and then also once you say ghouls, he also he looks even more shocked at this. And before Mama Lobo can even say anything, he quickly says something, pretty much cutting her off. Are you telling me that you created a fledgling? And also, you've brought ghouls here.
Not to be rude, sir, but I was talking to her. You don't mind me asking, who are you? And
do you know vampire law?
Sir, I try not to get mixed up in all the hoorah. I have my own problems with the vampire world right now.
I'm gonna tell you something. You should probably be careful about the things that you say in front of certain people. And also, my name is Matthias Golan. I, respectively, am the leader of the Carthians. And what exactly happened with these humans?
Well, I'm glad you're taking a seat and story time. And I sit down and I gently place Vanessa on the table. Well, a few days ago, we went to go clear out a ghost mansion. Found these guys here. They were apparently runaways and were abused. With me, after turning my and Tatum tries to find the right words. My person he like stumbles over here into Kindred. Um, I went to go get something to drink because we had an agreement between them. You know, we feed them, they feed us. You know, yada yada. We go there, and they were in the middle of being beaten and attacked by some strange ladies in robes. So that situation is being finished up right now, actually, by some other people. Uh,
Well,
yeah.
that sounds like a strange turn of events, but I just that's very concerning. But between me and the rest of you, again, be very careful about talking about a fledgling, especially because the Odu Dracul and the Invictus tend to take those fledglings that are created very seriously, especially in terms of vampire law, or what would traditionally be vampire law in terms of a prince or whatever of those matters. But that's a very concerning. Did they belong to anybody in specific? Because I know that ghouls tend to usually be slaves or of some use to kindred, but my group, we tend to shy away from using humans in that
You can shy
nature.
away from what you were cutting out. So,
We tend to shy away from using or having humans under us of any kind of capacity, if possible. At least from what I believe and the rest of my fellow kindred believe.
Atham, half listening. He has his hands up, his elbows on the table, his hands like this. His eyes just immediately dart to him. Like, you know, just sort of like, he's like, with a purpose, he's like, what do you know about the Valheims?
Well, they're pieces of shit. If that's, if you didn't know that already.
Oh, we have common ground already. You know, I think I like you, friend.
Well, I mean, the Carthians, we don't exactly get along with Invictus or Du Dracul. Their traditions are too nonsensical. We also don't believe in any type of slavery or using humans to our advantage. We wish to coincide with humans as much as possible without having to. We have some kindred within our ranks that don't particularly enjoy the taste of human blood or prefer not to. And again, we don't use ghouls of that nature. But other than that, we tend to stick to our own. I have no quarrels with the werewolves here. If anything, I was speaking to Elena about a possible allyship, if you'd call it. We've been having issues with Invictus and Odu Dracul within our territories, and we've been hoping to. We do have politics that are at play at the moment as well, and in terms of a prince, there is going to be a need for a prince at some point in the near future. Our group would like to nominate one of our own, rather than having Invictus or Du Dracul. We also have, I don't know if you know of, the Lengthy Sanctum. They tend to stay out of political affairs, but we do have an allyship with them as well. They tend to keep to their own. The Circle of the Crone. We don't particularly have any conflict with them, but As of late, it's been, at least from Melissa, I believe her name is, who is also the Hierophant of the Circle of the Crone. She has been kind of left to her own devices. But, me and Elena here, again, we're just trying to figure out something that we can do. We do know, or she's made me aware of the fact that there is conflict that is going on with another wolf group, who's, at least from what she's told me, the territory is not too far from this specific territory as well. A lot of us in the Carthians, we tend to, our territory is pretty much all of Covina, all the way down to Santa Ana area. That's where we reside. We've been having some conflict down there as well within our own territory. And so we were asking for assistance, if that makes sense.
It does. This is very forward of me. Ethan says with a slight chuckle. Bites his thumb a little bit. Taps his forehead. Consider this information. A very friendly gesture from a guy you don't really know. But in about 2 weeks' time, I'm gonna blow the head off of a Valheim.
Oh. You're planning on doing that? I mean, there's been
sure.
many who have attempted and tried. Unfortunately, it seems that, from at least my knowledge, though Drakul and the Invictus, they may not be the closest, but they are allies from what I can understand. We all try to get along and at least be cordial with each other, especially when we all, in terms of leadership meetings, get-togethers, whatever you want to call it, we try to be at least civil, in a sense. But they seem to be friendly.
I don't really know the relationships in the vampire world because I've stayed out of it for the over 100 years I've been alive. Honestly, because I didn't want any problems, but they came to my doorstep with a problem, and now they're trying to occupy my place of business, and they are trying to take my money and are threatening my people. This is very forward of me, but what if, per se, I help you, you help me. Now, I don't want to go starting a war of the kindred, but I want my shit back. And if the only way to get my shit back is to, possibly commit a crime against a head of a clan or whatever the fuck she has going on, then so be it. Now, what if I don't know, you talk to them to avoid that so they leave it the fuck alone? But honestly, you know what? Scrap the talking. She already made it very clear when she tried to stake me through the heart and shoot me that she wasn't interested in talking to me, even though I told her I'm not selling drugs or whatever the fuck she has going on. My brain's really scattered, and your appearance and very high status has thrown me into a loop with ideas. So, as you can see, I'm a little, especially with one passed out ghoul, two standing ghouls, fledgling, and 3 werewolves, 2 of which are busy tearing down the last vampire that we were dealing with.
A vampire?
Yeah.
Do you know of which group?
Nope. Lady robes. Like dark red, I think they were.
You see that his eyes kind of in the same shocked response that he had when you brought up the just everything so bluntly in front of him. Are you haven't killed anybody, any kindred, right?
Well, I mean, they did it
'Cause-
with no provocation. So.
That sounds like a circle of the crone. You're starting conflict with the circle of the crone. Once you kill a group's kindred, that will lead to more conflict. And that will leave, since you have the Valheims on you, you'll have the crone as well on you. Or all of you. And you see, Spaz and Hatham, you both see Mama Lobo, her face. She has a shocked look on her face, even more concerned.
But they attacked us first. We didn't do anything to them until they tried to kill us. They shot a fucking blood bush at our friend Jason.
But there's no body or anything to confirm that this happened. For all we know, it was all of you alone. And you jumped or interfered with some thing that they were involved in.
Oh, sweet God, Hatham says out loud. This shit just keeps getting more and more ridiculous.
Oh no. Oh no. This is gonna be really
Spaz.
weird for Jason.
Am I still covered in
Spaz.
acid blood?
Yeah. Yeah.
I look at that shit and I just start to fucking... Well, there's one of them right there.
Spaz, do you have any kind of response or anything to say about any of this that's going on?
Oh, Alex said, be right back.
Damn it. Okay. So you see that Mama Lobo you can see, you know what? Why don't you roll a perception, Hatham? You could see, so you can understand. And you know what? Why don't you add a little bit of empathy to that, if you have any? Add it.
Empathy. Okay. Shit made my stomach drop, dude. Jesus fucking Christ. I don't even understand the gravity of the situation, but I got a 10, 9, 9, 8, 4, 4, 3, 5.
Okay. Atham, from what you can see on Mama Lobo's face, she went from kind of concerned because she only saw Spaz and not Lily, and then to more concerned because she saw you all and then a body, to horrified because of the dire situation that y'all have caused. And then you see that she is now becoming somewhat like she's panicking at this point. Mijos, please don't tell me that you did this. You hear from her.
Well, shit. What me and Jason didn't know, and she attacked Jason first, and, Jason fucking, he fought her, and I helped him finish her off. She was gonna kill us if we didn't.
He's not but a pup. He doesn't understand the gravity of this situation.
I don't either. Oh but I can tell it's really fucking
And
bad.
you've brought these who belong or are supposed to belong or whatever to another group into our reservation without any sort of warning.
I know. I asked.
Do you understand the gravity? We already have a lost pup. We're missing somebody. And it seems like as though you all have nothing but trouble for us. And I'm allowing the pups in our group to hang around all of you. And they're putting their lives in danger. And I believe that
Mama Lola, I
nothing
tried
good is
tell
going to
Jason
come from
not to
this.
fight. I tried to tell him to run back, but he ran in there, and I just couldn't leave him to fight by himself. And I know I brought these ghouls here without asking. I asked.
There is
Spaz.
something that we as wolves believe, and it is that we do not kill. We show our dominance. Because killing at the end of the day causes nothing but an imbalance in harmony within ourselves and within the spirit realm. I am very grateful about the spirits that you dealt with at the mansion. But I have to think about the rest of the pups, the people here. Hell, my own child. And she points over to Spaz. The one that I took in from danger.
We'll leave. I'll figure it out. I'm sorry to cause you any trouble. And I stand up and I.
At this point, there's no point. Because this is over in our territory, we will be hearing from the crone. And at this point, I ask that because you all have caused this, at least help us deal with it. By the way, Spaz, do you have any response to any of this?
Yeah. Maybe at this point we need to see them, because they might have more information on what's going on with the pup that's missing.
So, I'm gonna hop back over to Jason because I kind of just left him. But
It makes sense. That was a lot. Okay. So.
So what exactly are you doing, Jason?
So I am gonna basically take her upstairs before I realize that no one is there. In the case of that happening.
By the way, Lily has been following you this whole time. I'm just saying that
Okay.
right now.
Yeah.
And Lily's been ignoring my text this whole time? What?
She
Close.
left her phone, bro. She ripped all of
Yeah.
her
Oh,
clothes.
that's right.
And to be fair, also, Jason's phones are in his blood jizz pants back at the place. He would
sorry,
have
what?
forgotten. Yeah, don't worry about it.
Okay.
So, Jason also does not have his phone. But Jason's gonna, like, at this point, Jason would have probably had transformed back to his Hishu form because it would have taken a little bit to go back, and he probably would have calmed down. So he's just walking naked through the forest.
I mean, at this point, see, Lily is still currently in her Garu form because by the time you had grabbed her or grabbed the crone, she came to the realization that she fucked up and does not have clothes. And so she's gonna stay in her form to avoid that awkwardness.
Jason's just gonna look.
Even though she's
it's gonna turn to the giant wolf. You keep your eyes above the equator. You're a minor, and it keeps walking.
I'm 18. I was trying to do it in a deeper voice, but I can't.
For me. That's too close to a minor for me.
Good guy, Jason. We love it.
It's okay. So, I'm not into men anyway.
Great.
She straight up says.
Still.
But
you know what? Good for you. We have something in common. And so sets her down. Sets the crone down in the upstairs. And kind of like realizes, oh fuck, no one's here.
Should we kill her?
No, I don't think so. I think we need to figure out how she figured this out, why she's here, and what's going on.
You really think she's gonna? Well, you really think she's gonna tell us? My really deep voice for Lily is not working. I'm sorry.
Okay. So Hatham said that the wooden stakes would freeze them. He didn't say whether or not they could talk while doing it, while being frozen. So what he's going to do is he's going to grab one of the wooden stakes, and he's going to hold it, like, ready to press into her heart. And then he's going to smack her a couple of times to wake her up. But he's going to have a wooden stake ready.
So, as you place her down, Jason, you place her down on the floor, standing over her, butt naked.
Yeah.
And holding a stake to her chest, slapping a few times. She doesn't respond at first, but after a few attempts, she finally starts to like mumble a little bit. She's like slowly kind of regaining consciousness.
As she wakes up, he's gonna be like, "Oh, Mr. Ville, you finally awoken."
Mr. Ville?
Cruella de Vil, 101 Dalmatians. Yeah.
You see that as she comes to her senses a little bit, she looks at you, and all of a sudden her eyes go wide. Please don't kill me.
I won't. I'm gonna be honest. I had a lapse in judgment earlier. Your friend attacked me. I killed her out of reflex. For you, while I may not have my tank, I do have more sense. Let me finish. I want to know why you and her were here, how you found out about this place, and what else you know about what's in this area.
Give me 1 second while I roll something. So let's do this. And then also, I'm sorry that I'm going above time. I'm sorry. I can also end it if you guys need to go. I'm sorry.
I think if we finish this interaction, we can... Once this interaction is finished, we can end it.
Okay. So... she starts to talk very quickly. And she she looks deathly afraid of that stake that you're holding right at her chest.
As she should be.
Look, I'm just a follower. I don't know anything. We were just told to come here.
Who
and-
told you?
Our Hierophant.
Who's your Hierophant?
Uh,
What is her name?
Melissa.
Melissa. Melissa
She-
the Hierophant sent you.
She sent us. She told us that she was told that there were people or ghouls, whatever, here. And they were
Why?
to join us.
Why? What does she want
We-
with them?
I don't know that.
Okay. Did she tell you to attack on sight if anyone came up to you? It's not that hard of a question.
We need to protect ourselves. Yes, she's told us that we need to protect ourselves. So
Okay.
if anybody seems like a threat to us, we're to attack.
All right. So, I don't know what laws may or may not be in place. At all. I do know.
I'll give it to you right now. I'll bring you one.
Actually, I don't know anything. What happens to those around us if we are convicted of some kind of crime for this? Like, is there some kind of crime that can be caused from this? Any kind of trouble we can get into?
I don't know.
You don't know if a dead vampire is going to cause any heat?
I mean, we protect each other. We protect each
Okay.
other, and if I go missing or anything happens to me, just like Jasmine,
I'm not saying you need to go missing. Jasmine, there's nothing you do about Jasmine. What's your name?
Zoe.
Zoe.
Zoe
We can
Kravitz.
make sure you stay safe, Zoe. But I need to know some information before we do. I need to make sure that if I take you back, my people will be protected. I've watched Twilight. I know that vampires and werewolves have some beef. What are the ramifications? What's the fallout of me killing a vampire?
I mean, even if it was a kindred that killed another kindred, it's. I mean, in our group, we don't take kindly to those who betray their own. But in terms of I don't know. In terms of I don't know, a Carthian coming for me or whatever. I haven't seen it myself, but it's not good.
Okay, so here's what I'm gonna say. Zoe, you're gonna report back. You're gonna say whatever you need to say to keep us safe. If you don't, I will know. And if I find out, I will take the same exact state. I will run it through your heart.
What-
and I will
what am I
spin
supposed
you
to
a
say?
tree as the sun comes up. You figured that out. You know more than I do.
If you're trying to intimidate her, roll intimidation and manipulation.
Can I get some kind of like advantage or something?
I mean, he does have a stake to our heart.
I have a stake to her heart. I'm naked. I have no fear. Can I add my presence?
Why don't you add your presence, add
I'm gonna-
your what is it, intimidation and
Intimidation.
manipulation? Yes, manipulation.
So intimidation is 2, manipulation is 1, and presence is 3.
Let's go! If Jason single-handedly gets us out of this, Ellie's getting a Bill Murray night in real life.
2 successes, 1 critical.
Okay.
Yeah.
Look, I don't know what Melissa will do or what to say or any of that, but I can try. I can try my best. But I would be seen if they found out that I lied or anything like that. They'll still kill me and they'll still know exactly what happened. Or they'll find out.
That's not my problem.
I think that is your problem.
That sounds like a Zoe problem. You figure it out, Zoe. Okay?
Oh, okay.
Alright. Now, here's what you're gonna do. You're gonna run out that door. You're not gonna look back. You are not gonna come back. You're gonna tell your higher ups that Jasmine fled, that the ghouls weren't here, and that you came back alone for whatever reason. You do whatever you need to do to pass that off. You twist that story however you need to if it doesn't sound good, because I'm not that smart. But you buy us time, you buy us safety. And that's where, Jason's gonna look to Lily. Anything else to add, Lily?
No, I think you're good.
Perfect. He's gonna throw the stake down. Get out of here, Zoe.
You see that this woman, she slides out as quickly as possible. And she takes off running out of the mansion. Just bolting. The same bolting
Right.
you saw from the forest.
I'm gonna turn to Lily. While she's bolting, I'm gonna search this place for a rope. And he goes and looks for a rope.
Would you like to roll a perception to see if you find a robe of any
Sure.
caliber?
Just something. He needs something to
Burn
cover
down
his
the
back.
house. No evidence. Bro, you see, this is just solidifying Jason as my favorite character so fucking far. Man just got damn problem.
4 successes.
Out of a fucking vampire.
4 successes.
Oh shit, hold on, I can't hear anybody.
But
He just did what?
I said Jason is just solidifying himself as my favorite character because he might have just got us out of a vampire war while naked, bloody, and bewildered.
Jason doesn't have much, but he's got street smarts.
I love that. I love him both. I'm buying this. I'm helping this man renovate his gym.
so
We gonna put some
Jason,
stripper poles up.
before we end, you scrounge around this really decrepit mansion, and eventually you think about it. You're not able to find a rope specifically, but while kind of searching around, you see that there are beds. There are still somewhat decrepit beds that seem to some of them are still kind of intact. Some of them have just really dirty, fucked up sheets, and some of them don't even have sheets at all. And so, you're able to find a sheet to wrap around yourself. At least your bottom half.
Nice.
And with that, we are going to call the night.
Is that all?
Is that all?
I
Is
want-
that all?
I want to give all of you 6 XP for
Oh,
your
nice.
little endeavors.
So what is the total that we've been given now?
So you had 12, another 6, that is 18? Did I
18,
count right?
shit.
Did I count right?
Yeah. 6 plus 12 is 18, yes.
Okay, then I did count right.
Cool. So that... I'm gonna put the XP by my name.
Okay. I don't know why the fucking werewolves don't have like an XP spot, but the vampires do, so I don't
I
understand.
don't know.
But yeah.
I don't know. I would think an XP spot is like
That was
mandatory.
a good session. I gotta go use the restroom.
I'm sorry I didn't give us a break!
No, you're fine.
I'm sorry!
Sorry, what?
I didn't give you guys a
I'm sorry, what?
break! I didn't give you guys a
No, it's all good.
break!
Hold on a second. I gotta find a die. I'll be right back. I do want to talk, though.
Okay, that's fine. Spaz, what the fuck are you? Poor Poor Alex. He's just like, I just needed to go to the bathroom and shit, and you never even you never gave us a break. I was trying to fit all this in 3 hours. I was trying to fit it in 3 hours. I finished it in 3.5 hours. I'm sorry. Where's my water? I don't have any fucking water, Dino Boy. And Alex, I have a little bit of water. What?
Bro,
What?
that
What's
session was insane. Oh my god. So, I hope that I didn't cause too many issues with Jason. When he gets attacked, he sees red and he just goes. He's a fighter.
Oh yeah, it makes sense. As long as you can rationalize it and it makes sense, I don't mind what any of you do. Like even if it's a little bit silly, I'll usually still allow it because I'm like, bro, it's funny and I don't really care.
But yeah, I really appreciate the leeway you give us with like the situations you set up and like allowing the roles to like be affected, like allowing me to add presence to my intimidation because my manipulation and my intimidation are both very low.
Well, this is something that me and Alex were talking about. Like legit, like I told him, I was like, bro, if you want to incorporate something or make something, kind of work towards it, maybe we could, because even like with you with the special brawl thing, like, you know, and also, oh, before I fucking forget, I want to let everybody know, including the stream and, you know, that pretty much if you want to do something that the other players do not want, like, you don't want them to know about, even in terms of, like, let's say lying or doing something like that, you can, straight up, if you tell me, I'm totally fine with that. And the other players don't have to know. In terms of, like, let's say example, like, say they ask you about, you know, having a, like, you're lying about some kind of dumb thing you did. Like, you can be like, let me know, and then I'll have you roll for it. And you can do it either privately or something like that. I might make just a private rolling spot, but I don't know yet. But yeah, if you have like dice or whatever, you can just do that and DM it to me and let me know what exactly you're lying about, and then you can do that. And then depending on what your roll is, so if you roll really shitty, then obviously I'm gonna throw a hint at the fact it doesn't make sense what you're saying, or it like somehow this is not working. But if you do lie, then I will be like, yeah, you believe them. You know what I mean? Just examples.
So,
but yeah. So any of you are welcome to lie to each other. That's something that I want to make very clear, that you all can lie to each other if you want to.
Who is that
as long as
person?
I'm aware.
Oh, that's the vampire guy they were talking about.
What?
I was like, I just saw your vampire picture. They put in character references. Yeah. But yeah, that was a really, really fun session. I liked combat. Combat was fun. I feel like we need to get like some kind of like, even if we just get like a whiteboard we like do little scribbles on, it'll help me figure out what's going on.
In terms of just to figure out where every location is?
Just to figure out like spacing and what's near things and like all of that. Because like
I can try. I can see what I can do.
Okay.
Because yeah, it's a little wonky to kind of like. I kind of have this, but like this just kind of tells you the location that you're at, and it doesn't really tell you where exactly is what. I've been thinking about kind of implementing or using it more so that you guys can actually kind of see, like, just scrolling in and then just kind of doodling or something and having that as it. But
Roll20 has that ability.
Roll20?
You can draw on Roll20. Okay. And you can make just a bunch of shapes and shit.
Okay. I might look into that. Because I've never, like, in terms of DMing, I've never used Roll20. I've just only used it as a...
Yeah, Roll20 has a lot of...
Thank you, Dino.
Miss Sydney Larkin Panate.
Also, Larkin, check your DMs because I want.
Yeah,
I want to see. Do you agree with that that action? You think
Yes,
that
I
action
do.
sounds
I
reasonable?
do agree with that
Oh,
action.
Shit. I thought you would have ended the fucking stream already.
No.
Yeah, I'm like, why are you doxing Sydney? What is going on here?
I had to dip. I just came back from the bathroom and taking my dog out. Because we ended the interact.
Well,
She was doing the wrap up and goodbye. Just delete VOD. Save the VOD, then delete it, and then you can just edit out that last little.
Dino
part
boy,
right there.
you say nothing. You say nothing.
Dino
You
secrecy.
say nothing.
But
You say
but yeah,
nothing, Dino.
I had a good time. That was a really fun session.
I had
Um,
phenomenal time.
Yeah.
I
It was
appreciate the bromance that's developing between Hatham and Jason.
I hope it lasts. I hope I survive the next 2 weeks.
Okay.
I hope I survive the next 2 weeks. Are you fucking kidding me, bro?
Spaz, I'm also very sorry. I feel like you barely did anything this whole session. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
It's all good.
I'm sorry. Damn it. Cause I was like, cause
I was
I
gone for a bit, so it makes sense.
Crazy spaz bomb.
waiting. I was like waiting for you to be like, I'm gonna do this, but then I ended up taking over and you didn't fight me on it. So I was like, okay, well I guess I'm going then.
Also, I love how like Hatham took all of the flack when the bad decisions were made by me and Spaz.
I mean,
Because-
he didn't stop, and also he was stabbing as well, so it's not like he helped the situation.
Yeah, well. Also,
Yeah, but he wasn't like an active actor. He was just kind of like, fuck, I gotta go with this. But
I
like,
just hate them. Like, he promised Mama Lobo that he would protect y'all, even if that means her not
Did you?
like
Oh
her
my
not
god.
her not really like understanding, or like really caring at the time what happened. He's just like, fuck it, I'll take it. Originally this was my situation. It's like I'm the reason that we went over there, so he's just like, fuck it. If she wants me to leave, I'll leave. If she wants me to stay, I'll stay. Whatever it is, just so y'all are good and just so he can make it up to her.
yeah. Once Jason finds out, he's gonna be very grateful. But that's once Jason finds out.
I was gonna say something, and I don't remember what I was gonna say.
Oh.
So next time, Spaz is gonna be the fucking. Oh, did you hear the thing? Did you hear that thing? Please tell me you heard it. The thing that Mama Lobo said, because I think you walked away when I was talking as Mama Lobo.
I'm actually curious. Did you hear that, Wasabi?
I don't know what you're referring to. Those are a lot.
Well, the fact that she claimed Spaz as her child, basically.
Oh yeah, I heard that part.
Okay. And then I wanted a reaction, and then I think you had walked away, and I was like, but,
I mean,
But-
what reaction were you expecting? Spaz kind of knows this. That's why she's like one of the closest people to Spaz.
OMG, I don't know. But
It wasn't unknown to Spaz that there was this connection there.
I know that is very true. Fuck off, Dino. I'm just kidding. No, but for real though, I hope you guys at least liked the session.
It was an amazing session. I'm just extremely stressed out now in anticipation of next week.
I'm telling you. Well, I guess
there's
we're
certain things that kind of get a huge reaction, I don't know, Blanco attacking Spaz, or
true.
the bromance between Hatham and, oh my god, how did I forget your character's name just now?
Jason.
Jason.
Jason, yeah, how the hell did I forget that? But anyways, that whole bromance thing, the handshake thing, I'm like, oh my god, we need to do that.
Yeah. that
I
was
like
a fun
how
little
Lily
thing
was
to
just
say.
like, what the fuck is going on, bro? But
Hatham, do you know what? Do you know what handshake I'm talking about?
Nah, bro, I don't.
Look up Troy and Abed handshake on YouTube, and you'll find it.
Schwa
Troy and Abed handshake.
And Abed. Okay.
my god, while Larkin's so hostile to me. I'm just kidding. No, but for real though. I think, is there any comments, concerns? I know that Jason or Ellie let me know about the whole doing an actual visual fighting
Mhm.
So, any comments, concerns, anything like that? Mm-hmm.
Nothing serious, but
I love that.
Yeah,
I
no.
love that.
What?
Lily's voice kind of got crazy to the end there. I will say that.
I'm sorry. I couldn't do it. I was like, how do I do this? How do I make the voice deeper when she already kind of has a squeaky voice? And even then, she sounded very similar to Jessica. And I'm like, wait a minute, no. They sound almost
wait.
the same.
Okay, it makes sense now. I see what you're doing. Oh, it's because she was in the Garu form is why you're making the more deeper voice for her? Is that what
Yeah.
that was?
I feel like that makes a lot more sense.
Never mind then. That makes more sense then. I didn't catch that. My bad.
DM, I have a question.
Yes.
How bad of a situation was just created for the group? Like, on a scale of 1 to 10, with 10 being, oh my fucking god, how did you do this? This was like way beyond the realm of what you were planning tonight. How bad did we just fuck?
I can't tell you that.
Come on, you don't gotta give me details. Please give me a number. Something. You got me antsy over here. I ain't gonna be able to sleep tonight thinking about this shit. Bro, Mama Lobo don't be reacting. She's supposed to be the chill one. She not supposed to react like that. And then I got Ellie's dad over there looking at me like, nigga, what did you do?
Ellie's dad?
Look at the character reference of the guy who I was talking to.
Matthias.
Very handsome man.
Yes. I should also put that. I should actually put a name as well. Matthias. What was it? Matthias Mick something? Mick Golan.
Real shit though, Sid, remember, save VOD, and then delete it.
It's okay. Honestly, at this point, I mean, if you do know my last name or whatever, it's not like I can deny who I am. I literally look like myself, so it's not even a big deal.
I didn't say your middle though. I didn't do that. Bonus points.
It's okay. I think I've doxed myself
Well, I
before
mean-
anyway.
Yeah.
I think
Plus,
I've done
I mean,
that
how-
before.
I don't even know how to spell that thing. How do you? Don't spell it out for me, please.
I wasn't
just-
going to. I'm not that
like-
dumb.
It's not. It's not that easy to figure out. It's not like freaking Jones or Thomas or something like that.
It's not like my last name.
It's not like Davage.
My last name is super easy to spell.
But yeah.
Or
So-
Chang, for that matter.
Alright,
True.
well, I gotta go early, y'all. Good
Yeah,
night.
I'm gonna end the stream here. So
Okay. Bye! Make sure you follow.
please, yeah, I was like, please. And he ruined my thing. Okay, so please go check out LED
cropping is
LED
dead. Thank
yeah
you, Vajra.
LED lights. On Twitch,
There's half of me in 2 squares.
he runs our D&D session, which we do Sundays. So if you've not followed him, I'm liking this talking. I know, right? I just chatting stream. But yeah. So please go check out Ellie, because I also play in that game as well, and a bunch of us do. Pretty much almost the entire party plays in that game, but we also have like another 2 people who also are part of the game as well. And then also go check out Furry Wasabi. That's the cat girl that you saw the whole stream. And then also that's my bot is broken. My bot is broken.
Well, all right. You know, I was trying. Okay,
And go check out Vajay Plays.
it's gonna be a good mod.
It's okay. I appreciate it. My shit is broken. I need to fix that. Anyway, thank you all for being here. Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye, Dino. There's literally only Dino and Queso that are here. But yeah, thanks again.
If you stream more, your shit probably won't be broken.
Shut up.